Oh well. Oh god. I forgot I left that up. Oopsie daisy. thank you YouTube Studio for hosting my face. God, I'm so uh, like dying today. Oh man. I don't know why, but like suddenly I've been okay. So the story is when I was coming back from YamaCon, we were on a Greyhound bus, right? Which is like it's like a public bus coach service, right? And on the course of this 3 to 4 hour trip, somebody used the on coach bathroom, and oh, that was a mistake because it smelled so bad, right? It smelled so bad that some of the people in front of us decided to reach into their carry-on luggage and pull out some deodorant and like spray it everywhere in like an enclosed cabin. And there's me like directly behind, like highly sensitive to like fragrances, just like trying not to breathe so I don't die. And like luckily the bus driver actually told them off because it turns out someone else on the bus was also like allergic to like deodorant stuff, right? So like eventually that passed, and at the time I was like, oh, I actually escaped unscathed. My lungs aren't like burning. Like I'm fine, it's fine, don't worry about it. uh like I had like a couple of coughing fits, but it was like generally speaking all right. And then like, so this is on like Sunday night, and then on Monday I had like a little bit of a like the weird pressure you feel in your lungs, but it was okay, it was fine. And then Tuesday was fine, and then today I woke up and I had a coughing fit so badly that I tasted blood. So like, I don't know if that was a delayed reaction or maybe I caught a cold or something. I don't know. Either way, if I cough, I'm sorry. Also, just don't spray like aerosols in enclosed spaces, like when there's like lots of other people around. Like I feel like that's basic manners, right? I don't know. That's just me. Okay, let's can I get this started? Oh god. Did it freeze? Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Okay. Yeah, it's working now. It's fine now. Ta-da! No worries, don't worry about it. Let's go. Let's continue. Let us continue our investigation. Yeah. Okay, straight back into it. Let's go to the experimentation stage. So I think there's nothing else we have anywhere else? Yeah. Pretty sure I exhausted all other options. The Great Exhibition Grounds. Foot of the Crystal Tower. This is cool, I really wanted to see the Crystal Tower. Ugh, the showgrounds are a little too big for my liking. I've been walking around in dense crowds for 2 hours now, and I've felt myself swooning 3 times. Oh, are you okay? There's a lot of people, aren't there? I've almost trodden on 3 times too. Oh, poor Iris. Be careful, won't you, Iris? Don't let go of my hand. Yeah, I was gonna say! No, don't be sure to hold onto her hand real scared so she doesn't get lost in the crowd. Yes. Good Big Brother vibes. We finally made it through the throngs though, by the look of it. Here we are, underneath the public experimentation stage, where the explosion happened yesterday. Ta-da! Look at that flag fly. Eh? Huh? What's that? I can hear voices from up on the stage? Sounds like an argument. Gina! Is that Gina? It's Gina! Alright, I'd have it with you. I wanted you. I'll arrest you in a minute. Oh yeah? Go on then, Spectre. Give it a shot. You ain't got no evidence and you know it. Gina! Wait, I know those voices. You cheeky little mouth on you, young lady. But a night in the cells will teach you some manners. Just try it, I dare ya. If you want that big bag of chips rammed down your throat. Oh my gosh, Gregson. Yoo-hoo! Grexy! What are you doing up there? Hey, Iris? Oh, she's going to go and get Gregson to behave. Ah, hello, Pokey Dumplings! Welcome, welcome! Yeah, we're finally back into the Great Ace Attorney series. I think hopefully we'll finish this game this week. I don't know how many episodes there are further, but yeah, I'm gonna try my best. Oh my gosh, how have you been? How have you been? Ah, Grexy, you came down. Hello. It's you! Here, you're here! You are, your ladyship! How are you, your ladyship? I hope you're doing well, your ladyship. Does that make her 3 times a lady? Of course. Iris is the epitome of a wonderful little lady. Humph! I'm not well at all! It's far too busy everywhere! I wanted to ride on a balloon, but there was a 3-hour queue! Unbelievable! I'll go and have a word for you at once, your ladyship! Yeah, that's not abuse of power at all. That's fine. You'll be high as a kite! Oh, sorry. You'll be flying high as a kite in no time once I pull some strings for you. Oh my gosh. Gregson! Oh, I've been decent enough. Uni still gives stress, but it's okay, I guess. How is my... Oh, boy. I'm glad that you've been well in this cold, wet weather. Uni is uni. I feel you. And as for my cons... yeah, there were a thing that happened. For Smash, it was super busy. Saw a lot of friends though, so that was like a... the pros were that I got to see a lot of friends that I hadn't seen in a while, and it was a really well organized con, so like it was a fun con to be at. Cons for the con were that it was so busy. It was so busy, mate. There was just so much people, like so many. The crowds are huge, so like it was difficult to get out to actually like explore and enjoy the con as a attendee rather than just as a tabler. And yeah, it was hard work because there was so many people. But Smash was good. And then GammaCon, which was last week, was like the exact opposite. It was much smaller, much quieter. I'd never been to a CanberraCon before, so that was fun. Canberra is surprisingly, every time I go, it's like smaller than I think it is. Canberra's just like 2 streets worth of like shops, and then like I don't know, it just fades into like bushland or something. Like no shade to anyone who lives in Canberra, but like there's like 3 people there, and like I think there's more kangaroos in Canberra than people. Oh, I'm so happy to see Gregson again. And I'm so happy to see Gina again. Tobias Gregson, an inspector at Scotland Yard. Until recently, he was suspended. Was suspended from duty? Oh, like us, I guess, for trying to cut a deal with a criminal. Oh, poor Grexy. You expect Canberra to be big because it's the capital, but it's pretty... Yeah, right? Like, I don't expect Canberra to be huge, like Sydney or Melbourne, but I still expected it to be, like, at least, like medium-sized, right? Like, I'm pretty sure some of the, like, larger suburbs in Sydney, like, even, are, like, bigger than Canberra, the capital of Australia. Like, Chatswood and, like, Parramatta, I'm pretty sure both those places are, like, more densely populated than Canberra is. But yeah, GamaCon was pretty fun. Oh, I because they had it after dog show, and I got to watch a cabaret. That was an experience. That was pretty cool. Like, I didn't expect to get full frontaled at an anime convention, but that happened. So that was fun. Got to see some titty. He's actually quite well known, appearing as he does in the Adventures of Sherlock Sholmes. And for that reason, he can't say a word wrong to the story's author, Iris. But there are limits, surely. Or there should be. Yeah, don't abuse your power. Why are you so mean to me? I'm with Iris. What's it, Sunshine? Sorry. What gives then? Tell me on this case. I am. Yeah, it was good times. There was, more nudity at a con than I ever expected to see. But it was like a fun nudity. Yeah, I was gonna say, oh, is there ever unfun nudity? Yes, there is unfun nudity. But this is the fun kind. What gives then? Don't tell me you're in this case. I am. I'm acting for the defense. I recently just got my job back. So we're here to investigate. Dear me, that's the situation, is it? Is it really that troubling? I'm like already interested in the green stuff on the ground and all those trample marks. Eh? Tisk, a measly 5 bob. Is that all you got? Gee! Yeah! Welcome back, my girl! I'm glad you're no longer in the slammer. You're a lawyer, ain't ya? You can stand to carry a bit more copper in your pockets, Mr. Nara-Oro. What? Hey! That's what law spenders spending money, that is. You can have it back, but I have to charge you for all the bother. 3 bob. What? You can't cut me more than half for returning my money? Oh, she looks smart though, in her new gear. She has a vest and everything. This is Gina Lestrade, a pickpocket, or diver, born and bred in the east of London. In the case that led to my own suspension 6 months ago, this is the young girl I was defending in court. What's your problem, eh, Otto? Diver? Pickpocket? Wait, did she read my mind? Did she read my mind or did I say that out loud? What? Real scare, are you okay? Is he having an office moment where he just turns the camera, like an invisible camera, and just starts like introducing his friends? God. Or are you like Susato and you can just read my mind? Wait, can all the girls in the Ace Attorney series just read minds? Are they all telepathic? Yeah, where's the chocolate? Yeah. Wait, where is it? You're right, you're absolutely right. Where's my protection? Protection! Oh my gosh. No, but seriously, are all the girls just like telepathic? What's with the name calling? You want a big bag of chips rammed down your throat and all, do ya? I thought you were proud to be a diver, Gina. You were just arguing with Inspector Gregson about it, weren't you? I assumed you'd be up to your usual tricks here at the showground. Before females could spirit channel, they could read minds. Yeah, absolutely. All the chicks in the Ace Attorney universe are they're just special. They have powers. Hello, Ida. Good morning. How are you? Welcome. God, we are we're currently protecting ourselves from the telepathic abilities of the Ace Attorney people. I hope you are. Oh God, you are hungover. R.I.P. I'm so sorry. That is the worst. Let me think. I heard. I don't know if this is actually true, but I heard just drinking a lot of water even after the fact can help a lot. Because apparently most of the effects of what you feel when you're hungover is just dehydration. So you should always drink a cup of water for every standard drink that you take. Too much Russian wheat juice. Ah, the vodka, perhaps. Sorry, I'm so sorry, Russians out there, for my bad accent. But yeah, drink some water. I hope you feel better soon. That ain't no way to talk to a lady, Otto. Obvious long time. People can change. I'm an apprentice now. Oh, learning to be a Scotland Yard detective. Oh my god, she's finally becoming a Lestrade in the a Lestrade. You know what I mean? What? They just let you become a detective? You have a criminal record though. What? Okay, I guess. Sure. You have drunk a lot of water? That's good. Drink. Stay hydrated. And maybe take some. I think aspirin helps. I don't know if it's scientifically based, but I hear aspirin and also a good meal. Although I think a good meal just makes you feel better anyway. So I hope you're very well fed and watered. So you have to call me what everyone else does now. It's Inspector Lestrade now. I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of my baby girl. Wait, let me get rid of this full hat so I can properly see my baby girl. Inspector? No, that badge isn't homemade. That badge is homemade, surely. And plant. Humans are just more complex plants. You have to make sure you get some sunshine. You have to make sure you're fed and watered. You have to make sure that, you know, you're getting enough airflow. She stole the badge? Would she have stolen a badge? Surely they would have noticed. The inspector part isn't entirely accurate. No one calls her that. For what's worth, anyway. Investigating's off the cards for all of us. Wait, what? What's that supposed to mean? Wait. Is this a conspiracy type thing? Right, well, I'll be back up top. You hold the fort down here, right? Right. Sir. She's so cute. Wait, but why aren't we allowed to investigate? This raises a lot of questions. Gina, have you been? Also, why can't we investigate? Okay, we'll go in order. Gina has progressed in the world, proud of her. Yeah, right? She's really climbing that ladder. She went from inmate to inspector. What a jump, right? It was 8 months ago now that I first encountered Gina, in connection with the case I was working on. At the time, she was living in the East End with a group of other orphans. She helped a lot of them survive by pickpocketing. Then she got embroiled in a murder. I had a lot of time to think in prison. I mean, not that long, it's only been half a year. I realized I couldn't go on like I was. The divers were working out. Oh, the diving weren't working out. Oh, I'm so pleased to hear it, Jenny. Well done. So, you went from being a pickpocket to a detective. You got it. Good, isn't it? Inspector Lestrade. Sounds like something out of a book, eh? It's a bit meta. Yeah, it does sound like something out of a book. Talk about a sea change. Then here's Iris's old man to think about. Iris's father, do you mean? Yeah, I promised her, didn't I? I said I'll get all the police forces around the world to pull out all stops looking for him. Okay. See, the thing is, I don't want to be like, hey, Iris, I think I might have been accused of murdering your father. It wasn't me, though. It was someone else. Pretty sure that guy was your dad, though. Like, I don't want to say that without, like, solid evidence. But, like, at the same time, I feel like if I sit back and then Gina does get all the police forces around the world to look for him, and it turns out that that was Iris's dad, then, like, I would have sat on important information. So, like, that feels bad. But I also can't just say anything without solid evidence. I mean, everything so far is just circumstantial, but Oh, so bad. Rinosuke really should be talking to Sholmes about this. Yes, that's a good idea! God, because Sholmes would know what to do, right? Surely the adult would know what to do. God. I can ask him, yeah. Like, where did your previous partner go? It didn't happen to be Japan, did it? God. What a mess. Just a small promise then. Nothing serious? Oh, Ginny, you're so sweet. So anyway, that's how I had to go for a test at Scotland Yard. Only trouble is, I don't read so illiterate. Girl, me too. Discord. Oh, sorry, Ida, I haven't got a Discord up yet. I did promise I would make one, didn't I? But I haven't done that yet. I'm sorry. But oh gosh, I mean, if making a server, you just create a thing, right? And then you name it. Surely it's that easy, right? I actually don't know how Discord works. No, it's me. It's my bad. I literally promised and I didn't do it. Surely Sherlock would know adult things. Yes, right? He's like the only like true adult, I guess. Everyone else just feels like young. Like Iris is literally 10. Sasato's 16. I'm assuming Rinosuke is in his early 20s. Because Kazuma was 21 or 23? Early 20s. And Sherlock is like in his 30s. So obviously he has his shit together, right? A tad more than that? Okay, I'll Google a YouTube tutorial on how to set up a Discord channel. Oh god, my boomer energy is showing. Only trouble is I don't read so well. God, me too. Wait, is she actually illiterate though? Just a small problem. Nothing serious?
And that's when Hurley approached Grexy and asked for help. So the inspector said he'll take full responsibility for Ginny and made her a sort of apprentice.
Oh, so on Sherlock's like favor, Inspector Gregson is taking Gina as a direct apprentice. Oh, that's so cute. You say that, but I would also need YouTube. Oh yes, blessed YouTube for tutorials. Thank you, our Lord and Savior YouTube tutorials. Literally, half the things I know, I look at YouTube just to figure things out. Oh, that kid has a gun, you know? Just get that motherfucking thing on me. It's so true. Actually, the only two people that have guns are like the kids, right? I don't know if that's advisable. That was very magnanimous of Inspector Gregson, and brave.
Well, you know Hurley. He enjoys finding ways to make people do what he wants.
Blackmailed. It's just a smoke blunt. Totally fine. I don't know, Pokey Dumplings. I don't know. Like, paint guns are safe, but it still hurts to get hit by one. Oh my gosh, Rinosuke actually confirms. Confirmed blackmail. The great detective likes digging for dirt, in other words. No harm at all. Yes, no harm at all. Nothing bad could happen, surely.
And so the long and short of it is, if you got questions about the case, you can ask Inspector Lestrade.
Right then, Inspector? Actually, there's still a big mystery surrounding Gina, isn't there? Is there?
Oh, what, Runa? What?
Well, 6 months ago, Gina was a defendant in a trial prosecuted by the Reaper. Oh, the fact she isn't dead? A trial in which she was found not guilty, and yet here she is still.
Come on! You're not still on about that, are ya? The legend of the old Reaper, whatever it's called? Cool! You didn't have to worry, Oda.
I didn't have to worry. There probably wouldn't be a whole lot of you left.
It's like I told you before, isn't it? Reaper's kinda like him upstairs, so he knows what I'm like on the inside. So that I ain't done nothing really wrong.
Words. Nothing wrong might be stretching a point.
What about Miss Natsume in Japan? He's perfectly fine, isn't he?
Well, that's true. Perhaps the Reaper's more discerning than I thought. Look, literally, I actually for real think that it's just Strongheart and his cronies just taking the law into their own hands, okay? And so the reason why Gina and Soseki-san are fine is because they're actually not criminals. I mean, the only reason that you need vigilante justice is because your system is so broken that powerful people can get out of the crimes they committed, right? So that, like, the actual people who didn't commit crimes can just walk off scot-free? Like, I don't know. Am I reading too much into it? My sister friend saw me with a towel over my head to shield my eyes, and when she went back into the room, she came. Oh, when she went back into the room, she came out of. Wait, so are you so hungover you literally just like can't light? You just have to have a towel shield? Oh mate, are you alright? Bro. I hope it passes soon, your light sensitivity. That sucks. It sucks the most.
Exactly, so I... Oh, sorry, that's, you know. Exactly, so I ain't worried. I'm totally fine. I upgrade to sunglasses.
Very smart.
You can't see out of a towel, but you can see out of sunglasses.
Okay. Tell me out of yesterday's incident. I have truly bad hangovers? Oh man, that sucks. Like, I guess I don't drink enough to have ever experienced a hangover, really. So I'm lucky in that regard. But like, I can hear that they're like, really, really bad. I mean, I get migraines, so I assume hangovers are equally, like, in the same level. In which case, bro, I'm so sorry. Please rest. Rest, like, lie down horizontally. Take a nice moment to, like, meditate and get that pounding out of your head.
Cool, it was out of this world, it was. The brainy bloke put a bunch of levers in this machine and suddenly started billowing smoke. Then just went pop! I ain't seen a better experiment here yet!
Sorry? Yeah, what the hell are you talking about, girl? The first time I ever got 4 days! Wait. Okay, bro, you truly are a trooper, aren't you? You had like the very first time you got drunk, you had a hangover that lasted 4 days and you still went back to drinking? I think I would just never drink again if it was that bad. Oh my gosh. I hope this one isn't as bad. 4 days? That's crazy. That's like more than half a week. Gosh, yeah, feel better soon. Oh my god. Oh, yeah. Ginny was a witness then.
You mean you saw Ginny? With your own eyes? Yeah, of course. Boss in charge here, ain't he? While keeping everything running smooth, I mean.
The boss being Inspector Gregson, I suppose. That's gonna take some getting used to.
So all I have to say is that I'm on duty, and I can do whatever I want to. Get this! I was at the one of the flying balloons when it happened, watching it from above.
Oh!
No! You're so lucky, Ginny! Maybe I should join Scotland Yard too.
Honestly, Iris should. Crimes would get solved so quickly if Iris was on the team.
Yeah!
Do it!
You know how to put the boss in his place already, right, Iris? You'll have no trouble at all.
Yep, just ask a 10-year-old to join.
Then it's settled. When do I start?
No, we can't just join Scotland Yard, Iris.
We'll see. Anyway, what I don't understand is, if the machine exploded so spectacularly, how can Professor Bunnybrain still be claiming that his experiment was a success? Oh, right. Well, it was a success in a way.
In a way? Did parts of his body end up in the Crystal Tower or something? Iris will be running Scotland Yard within a year. Absolutely. 1 year tops. She'll be running the place so quickly. She is the most competent inspector out there. Inspector? Detective? Crime solver. It was. How could it have been? Okay, yeah. Because they said that the crystal tower was out of commission after the explosion. So I was assuming that it got damaged, but maybe he actually did beam something into the tower? Like in parts of his body? Like we go up there and like half the chalk outline is on the stage and half the chalk outline is in the tower. God, how gruesome. Surely, after the whole machine blew up, no one could call the experiment a success.
It's like I said, it did sort of work. I mean, yeah, there was a lot of smoke and that whooping great bang. But where do you think they found the victim's body, eh?
Oh. Okay. Where do you think they found the victim's body, eh?
In the crystal tower over there.
What? In the tower?
See for yourself, can't ya? Up there, above the scaffold. Oh, where are the glasses broken, you mean?
Wait, so was he just like blown there by the explosion? Or is there like some other hidden mechanism afoot?
Yeah, the cage what the victim got to start with really did get beamed through the air or whatever and land all the way over there. So, you see? It did kind of work, didn't it?
What? I don't believe it.
I mean, I don't get the ins and outs of it, but anything's possible, right? With science.
Not everything, but yeah. What's possible with science?
Oh, I tell you what, you can have this. The plan of the experiment they drew up at the yard.
Are you sure?
Yeah, go on. I had 3 bob off here before, so fair is fair.
Oh, you kept the money. Oh, that wasn't a joke. you kept the money. Okay. Yes, I didn't actually give that to you, did I? Oh well, money can be exchanged for goods and services. Let me check out that real quick. Oh, is this it? Wait, so he was meant to go from here to the platform here? That's not that far. Surely he could have been blown there. I guess we'll find out when we get more details. Something Inspector Gregson said before seemed a little strange. My money don't jiggle jiggle, it folds. Yeah, God. I keep hearing that song everywhere. Was it a TikTok song? Is that why it's everywhere? Do you hear that click click sound? I've been hearing it every so often, but I don't know if it's a game or not. Yeah, there it is again! I'm assuming it's part of the game. Yeah, it's part of the music? Oh, okay. Because when I first heard it, I was like, what was that? But like, maybe it's just a one-time thing. Okay, it's part of the music, that's fine. Oh yeah, but for what it's worth anyway, investigating is off the cards for all of us. Why is that?
Yeah, naughty old Rexy ran off after that without explaining himself.
Oh, right, that!
Boss said no one's allowed to investigate that weird machine what blew up yesterday. That's not fair! I represent the defendant!
In that case, could you at least tell us what you've learnt from your investigations? I mean, are we at least allowed to pick up the parts of the machine that are clearly on the ground? Like my head's in the way. But that piece, can we pick that piece up off the ground? I mean, clearly that's supposed to be part of the machine, right?
Nah, you're not getting it. We ain't allowed to investigate neither.
Why?
The boss call him again?
The Forensic Investigation Team. Strong Hearts. Wait. Is Strongheart involved again? The Forensic Investigation Team, because he was really into establishing the Forensic Investigation Science Division or something. Oh, boy. Oh, French. Let me see if I can read this. We got some foil à deux. I'm so sorry. When it comes to French terms, I don't know. All I know is missing scene, I think. Because it sounds like missing scene. Even though that's not what it means. I'm sorry. I am so sorry, French speakers, for butchering your language. But in my defense, French has entirely way too many vowels.
Anyway, apart from the lot, no one's allowed to lay a finger on the scene. Bit funny, isn't it?
It is. The name of a shared psychotic disorder? Whoa. I have never heard of it. I assumed it was like a... I assumed it was like a for some reason, a movie-related thing, but I guess not. Shared psychotic disorder, where 2 or more people have the same delusion. Oh, so a bit like mass hysteria, where a group of people have like... Yeah, like shared delusions. Oh no, are we all suffering? Are we all hearing that clicking? Oh no. Oh man. That clicking is annoying though. I'm hoping it's not actually part of the music and it's part of the scene somewhere. We just haven't found it yet. So even Scotland Yard's own detectives can't investigate. Yes, I never heard something like that before.
Slightly different?
Yeah, that's fair. I feel like mass hysteria is probably... Actually, I don't know. I can't be able to say... I can't say the exact nuances or difference if I don't exactly know what this is. Dukes? Is it X? X isn't pronounced, right? Mass hysteria is an extreme case. Ah, okay. So this is like a more gentle, not gentle, like a less intense version. That makes sense. It makes sense how you put that on a scale.
Thought I could have a gander at the quiet though.
On the quiet?
Oh, a gander on the quiet though, but a boss caught me at it.
Oh, is that why he was yelling at you?
You probably heard him giving me an earful about it before from down here, didn't ya?
Yeah, we did.
Ain't bleeding fair.
You giving him as much of an earful back as I remember it?
Yeah, well, sometimes I think it's about them chips what makes him so stubborn. You said something to him, Otto. Go on, see if you can get through to him.
It's up on the platform above us, is he? What that machine that exploded is.
We can try, can't we, Bruno? Rexy will listen to us.
Well, more specifically, he'll listen to you, Iris. So yeah, let's give it a go. Can we examine very quickly? This?
Oh, we can. Excellent. Oh, it looks as though someone dropped something here, behind the tree just here.
Oh, it's dropped something? Rather than dropped or hid. What is it? Oh, is that Saxton? Crossbow? What is that? Wait, shit, I realized chat's in the way. Let me see if I can move you guys. That's not it.
Up to the top.
Oh gosh.
Aha! There we go.
Yeah, now we can see that. Is that a Saxton or a crossbow? What is it? Not part of the machine that exploded?
Maybe. It could have fallen from the platform above in the blast, perhaps. What's going on here?
Oh, nothing. Oh, yeah! Oh, nothing! Exactly! I think I'll hang on to this, just in case. Mistress? Are we hiding evidence from Scotland Yard? Is that bad? Almost has been hidden there, but deliberately. Okay, well, I was right. That was important. Let's see the ground as well. It's so churned up. For some reason, the ground is damaged in this spot. Look! Almost as if there was a fire here or something.
Yeah, if you look closely, there's some scattered ash and burnt embers too.
Well, I suppose there was a big explosion just above here. People probably wouldn't bat an eyelid if a small fire like this would have been. What? Yeah, okay.
I'm not sure we English are quite that laid back, Runo.
Casually resumed stealing evidence the moment he can. Yeah, you can tell Naruhodo was a Phoenix ancestor because they're both just like, oh, don't worry about it, shoving things into their coat pocket. Don't worry about it. Ah, yes, fine. Withdrawal of evidence is a crime. Yeah, like, right? I'm pretty sure withholding any evidence you actually find is a crime, as well as stealing evidence from the scene is a crime. But don't worry about it, right? What they don't know won't hurt them. God. Actually, one of the things that always really pissed me off about Ace Attorney games is surprise evidence. Like, you're not supposed to do that. We're supposed to all agree on what evidence is to be submitted into the court record beforehand. You can't just pull a aha trump card out of your back pocket, because that's inadmissible. That's inadmissible evidence. Gosh. But they keep doing it, and this is a video game, so I shouldn't get too mad. Okay, so clearly there's something happened there. What about this green scrap? Did like a... what's it called again? A hot air balloon explode and like crash or something? All the protagonists in Ace Attorney break the law a lot. Yeah, they do, right? They sure do. We don't think about actual law in Ace Attorney. Yeah, it's just called Ace Attorney, you know? The actual attorneys, they aren't attorneys of law. They're just Ace Attorneys. Why do you think they're called Ace Attorneys, right? No attorneys of law here. No actual law in this game. Oh gosh. But yeah, between the scrap of cloth and the burning and like, can you see like the ropes and stuff? I'm starting to think that maybe a hot air balloon crashed here.
Oh, look! Look! What's this? A ripped piece of cloth.
Huh. It's not like any fabric I've ever seen before. It's very thick and stiff. It looks extremely durable. Yeah, maybe it is a hot air balloon. But surely they would have noticed a hot air balloon crashing.
It's canvas, I think. There's some sort of rubber backing. And the edges appear to be a bit charred as well.
Maybe that means it has something to do with the explosion?
Let's make a nook of it, while Ginny's mid-yawn.
Oh my gosh. Stealing more evidence. Oh, Ginny's not looking. Okay. Explosion. Wait, did they oh, there's a... Can I go up? Oh, I can go up. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we can look at the Crystal Tower. The Crystal Tower, it's certainly an apt name. It was built to be the focal point of the exhibition, and it definitely is, being so tall and with all that glass. I can't imagine a building like this ever being erected in Japan. Actually, is the tower all glass? Because then doesn't it mean if the sun shines through, it should be like a giant magnifying glass? Help! He needs a doctor! I'm a doctor of astrophysics. Please help! He's having a stroke! Literally. Literally the same situation, I think. But yeah, wait, I remember there was a building in England somewhere, I think in London, where it had all this like a decorative like fresco of like glass at the front that had to be either taken down or like sprayed with like a mattifying agent because yeah, when the sun like hit it, it just basically like nuked everything on the street. Like cars were like literally melting. There's a building in London. That's what. Yeah. Wait. So you know the building I'm talking about, right? The building that literally had to have like the glass at the front like altered in some way because of like it was just focusing the sun directly on the street below, and like absolutely like melting cars. Like cars that were parked in the street, like the insides were just like all the plastic and stuff would just be melted. Like that's so funny, isn't it? Oh, there's an actual building that looks like this, like the shape-wise. Looks like a phone. So like, is it pretty or is it ugly? Or is it just like, oh, it's just artistic? It's an artistic building. It looks like a phone. Yes. It has metaphorical meaning behind it. The world's first attempt at a death ray. I think so. So yeah, I'm worried about this crystal tower just turning into a death ray. As long as the sun's high, you know what I mean? I can't imagine a building like this ever being erected in Japan.
There are a lot of exhibits inside the tower as well, apparently. Of course, there's an observation deck, but there's also an art gallery.
A zoo? And a museum? Wow, holy shit. Fun fact, there are types of solar panel rays that kills birds. Oh yeah. I remember I saw a documentary on this. Yeah, they had some kind of solar station out in the middle of the desert, and they kept finding like dead birds around it, and they realized eventually it was because I think some of the light like being reflected off the panels were like focused into such high beams that like when birds flew past, it burned their feathers. Like the focus light like would just burn their feathers, and then they wouldn't be able to fly anymore, so they just fall to the ground and die from the impact, which is like really sad, right? God, birds have a rough. Yeah, like between that and glass, like poor birds, right? God, I feel bad. But yeah, I think they had to take parts of it down just to protect the wildlife.
But I heard you had to queue for 3 hours just to get through the doors.
Oh, Iris, you will have a bad time at Disneyland. Wait until you hear about Disneyland, am I right? Cringe. Imagine dying to mirrors. You're cringe. Imagine dying to sunlight. I mean, we say that though, but like, I feel like, I don't know, I was gonna say sunlight is a huge killer because of like skin cancer and stuff. But I guess skin cancer has a relatively low mortality rate. Still pretty high though for like a natural thing you encounter every day, you know?
Always wear sunscreen before you go out, if you can. Or if you can't wear sunscreen, at least do the slip, slop, slap method, where you slip on a shirt, slap on some sunscreen.
Slip? Slop? Slap? Slip on a shirt? Slap on a hat? I think that's it. I don't quite remember. Think about it. 100 people who encounter the sun. Holy shit! I think you're right. I think you're right. 100% of people who encounter the sun die. Oh my god! I think we're onto something, guys. I think we cracked the code. 100% of people who are born also die. I think there's a conspiracy here. There's a conspiracy here. We figured something out. The government's hiding something from us. Well, at the moment, the shattered glass from the failed experiment might well be the biggest draw.
And thanks to that accident, the whole tower was shut.
Oh, excellent. Can we go inside and check out the animals? Suddenly, it's not a crystal tower anymore, but the crystal glass shower. Gosh.
Apparently, everyone's taking to the skies now to look down at the disaster area from above instead.
Wow, people rubbernecking.
But there's a 3-hour queue to get up in the balloon now.
Londoners must be very patient people.
Ah. Time to not be born.
Oh boy. Yeah, just like a unborn button we just slam and then we just disappear from the Matrix. That'll be cool.
Union Jack flag. Very, very cool. Oh, we can look at the balloons.
I've been meaning to ask you for a while now, but what are those funny round blobs feeling? Oh, he doesn't know what a hot air balloon is! Oh, what a cutie! What are those funny round blobs floating around in the sky?
Oh, they're the flying balloons I'm talking about. I want to go up in one so much.
I've read about situations like this in a magazine about strange phenomena. Creatures from outer space coming in round flying objects to attack Earth! Renalska, it's only a UFO if it's unidentified. We know what those are. They're not UFOs, buddy. What? Well, I love how Iris is just so like blasé about it. I suppose inhabitants of the planets are bound to be interested in the great exhibition. But that's it, Iris. It's happening.
It's not. Don't worry, I'll explain to you later over a nice cup of tea, Runo.
Oh, I feel like Runosuke is the type to hear the radio play of War of the Worlds and take it seriously. I can help with that. Oh, with unborn. Oh wow, thank you. You must be a professional. He's half right. Do you remember the Great British Empire? Like, what do you mean by the Great British Empire? As in, like, the way they colonize everything. Like the aliens in his claim. In which case, yes, Ita, you are correct. You're just taking the piss. Yeah, alright. No worries. Oh man, but poor Bruno.
Poor Runosuke. Oh god. Sorry. Oh, I'm alive. Is there anything else we can check out about the Crystal Tower?
Oh yeah, can we go up on the...
That's where the cove
The cove?
ended up after the instant kinesis, or whatever they call it.
Dead, of course.
Fun fact, this month is
National Folk Britain Month. Wait. Aren't you British? How's the month going out for you? Man, I didn't realize that they had that. 7 countries gained independence this month. Oh, wow. I also didn't know that. Well, you know, good for them. Good for them. Man, yeah, old colonialism was not great. It's good that nations regained their independence. But all in, like, July? I guess, like, halfway through the year, they're like, fuck it. It ain't happening. This ain't it, chief. Oh. Still on 16 though. Yeah, you know, that is how it is. I remember when I was really young, I had a teacher ask me, do you think Australia should be a republic? And I said, no, it's fine as part of the Commonwealth. And the teacher was like, I see you're one of those, if it ain't broke, don't fix it then type of people, huh? And I'm like, yes, I guess. But like, the thing is, at the time when he asked me, I didn't know what a republic was. I didn't understand his question. I just kind of played along. Like, thinking back, it was such a weird question to ask me as well. Like, bitch, this was year 6. Bitch, I was 12. You're asking a 12-year-old about what you think about that country's independence? I don't know shit, dude. Oh my gosh, I still think about that teacher sometimes. I hope he's doing well. He was my favorite teacher, actually. I think he really overestimated my intelligence, though. Oh yeah, they still call that experiment a success.
What's with the wooden scaffold there for? The coppers, our lads, set it up after the incident happened. To get the body down, I think. Don't know, really.
The body down? This teacher just desperate for someone to agree with him? Yeah, I think maybe everyone in his family was like, oh, Bob, don't bring up politics at the dinner table. So like in class, he just like grabs onto the newest student and was like, hey, you think Australia should be a republic, right? You agree with me, right? Oh no, I let him down. Didn't you help erect the scaffold then?
Nah. Lookout duty's more my thing. Running around the exhibit and keeping a lookout for the fun stuff.
So what's your current social political lookout?
Man, I'm 5.
But if you're asking, Karl Marx was onto something. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? Although I feel like with the advent of the internet, like younger and younger people are being like, yes, Communist Manifesto is a good is a good fun reading material. Like meanwhile, when I first encountered the even the concept, like the broader concept of like communism or like how or capitalism or the functional political landscapes, I was like well into my teens before I even encountered those ideas. But I feel like nowadays with the internet, kids are getting more and more informed, which is a good thing, I suppose. You read it? It was boring? I can't imagine it will be fascinating. It's a dry political manifesto. It's not gonna be juicy. It's not gonna be as fun as people make it out to be.
Mind Gregson doesn't hear you saying that.
I'll give you the boot.
It's incredible though, isn't it?
I mean, could the victim really have bridged that gap by some sort of invisible kinesis?
Hot air balloon conspiracy. It's my,
Can I move to the upstairs? Oh, I can't. Hey, then how do I get upstairs? Do I just press this and be like, let me up?
The platform must have been set up for the experiment, I suppose.
It's very high up.
About 30 feet above the ground, apparently. That's what the police magistrate said.
I do think we should abolish private property. Yeah, the accumulation of private assets and stuff like that, when it gets past a certain point, it's absolutely ridiculous. It shouldn't be allowed. Billionaires should not be allowed. Not to get political in an Ace Attorney game, but yes, I too do believe that we should abolish the concept of hoarding private property and amassing, generational wealth. I think that is not good, not Gucci. I don't understand feet very well. We don't use them in Japan.
Oh yeah, sorry. It's about 9 meters. Listen, you have been in London a year, Bruno. Time we got used to our measurements.
Oh, joke's on Iris, because they changed to metric soon, don't they? Yes, well, this thing is so tall, the spectators from the front would just have seen a wall and nothing else.
I probably thought they would secure the best spot to watch from, only to be disappointed.
There's a saying in Japan, the darkest spot is right under the lighthouse. I feel like this probably applies here.
Eh? Wait, so I can't talk to Gregson? Nani?
Huh? I've checked everything else out. I can't go any higher. Can I just walk up? The stairs obviously lead to the stage above. We should go up there and investigate the exact spot where the experiment was being conducted.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. We just had to click the stairs.
Not to get political, but what the fuck is dirt?
Dirt is probably a combination of just things like leaf litter and broken down organic material. I assume that's what dirt is. Broken down organic material. Maybe bits of sand and stuff. I don't know. Never thought about it too hard, actually. Yeah, but I know that in forest floors, when leaf litter and stuff get broken down by plants and just by general decomposition, you end up with dirt. Okay, so we finally made it upstairs. Me when your mom? Your mom. It's not what your mom said to me last night. We're going down to your mom jokes now, are we? So, that's it then. The machine that blew up.
Ooh, it must have been a magnificent explosion, and I've seen my fair share.
Girl? You've seen things like this before, you mean?
Of course, Halley's always doing experiments that end in a bang. In fact, in his own words, explosions are the very essence of chemistry.
I guess he's not wrong. Ah, that might explain the smell of burning that frequently comes wafting up the stairs.
One time, he made something that exploded with such force, it took
The roof of the building!
I wish you'd been there to see it, Bruno.
Considering that Ryunosuke is upstairs, I don't think that would have been a good idea. It's hard to get too excited about that, given that I now live in the roof. Yeah, exactly. He lives in the attic.
Well, anyway, that's enough of that. It's time to investigate.
Alright. Alright. Glad that we finally managed to get up here after some trials and tribulations. Oh, look! Inspector Gregson is over there. Seems to be deep in thought about something. While he's eyeing up the machine carefully.
Really? He just looks confused to me.
Alright, let's talk to Gregson. Oh, we can't talk to Gregson. Well, let's take a look around then. Oh, we can go up as well. Ah. Okay. Yeah, let's check this thing out first. It ripped itself apart magnificently, didn't it?
Magnificently. And mercilessly.
As so someone stands in the middle of the machine to be disassembled, then beamed through the air.
Yeah. Beamed. Not blasted. That's the point.
Yes, that part's crucial, really. Is something like that even possible though, Iris?
Oh, Bruno. I'm just a
A fucking sick burn, though.
Why are you asking me, Bruno? I'm literally just a kid. Oh, Bruno, I'm just a child. How should I know?
Child? When it suits you, you mean? God. Ryunosuke could have become a UFO. You know, maybe that's what he really wants. To just be a UFO, you know? You know, we've actually done something quite similar to this. It's called quantum entanglement. Isn't quantum entanglement when like small, like really small like particles don't act quite as they should, and could possibly be like occupying two spaces at once? I could be wrong though. See, when things get very big or very small, like physics doesn't work like it should. Like, it's so crazy, isn't it, that we have like an entire system of physics, but then we need an entire system of quantum physics for when things get really tiny, because the rules that we have for normal physics just don't apply to it anymore. Like that's insane, right? God, my brain.
From what I can tell, I think if you were to...
Stop! Don't touch that!
That was practically instantaneous kinesis, the way you threw it over just now, Grexy.
But please, your ladyship, I didn't mean to startle you, but I can't let you touch anything up here.
Oh, sorry. You can have some of my latest special blend to make up for it.
Look. Wonderful. The stuff really is wonderful. Yeah, just like old times, this is. Aww, so cute. It's where you can quantum entangle two particles, and what you do to one will happen to the other despite being miles apart. Oh! Yeah, I've also heard of that threat, God. Like, but don't you have to like force the two particles to like be in like the same, like to be in the same state or something? Because I remember they had to do a special something to them, so that when they removed it, it would reflect what one was happening. I don't know, man. Quantum physics is incredibly fascinating to me, but also I don't understand any of it. I'm just like, ooh, you smash things together, and other things happen. Yeah, they have to be in the same state. Yeah. You got into a lot of got into advanced quantum mechanics this year. Wow, holy shit, that's so productive of you. Let me know if you have any other fun facts. Share with the class. Because yeah, quantum mechanics, very interesting. I don't get it though. Not gonna lie. I'm dead stupid. We're representing Professor Harebrain in court tomorrow, Inspector. Oh yeah, so are we allowed to touch things? So we should be allowed to examine the scene. Ha! Listen, Sunshine! Even I'm not allowed to touch anything up here. It's a blasted dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act to blame.
It's driving me potty.
Ah, yes, that special dispensation. The professor mentioned it too. Oh, the thing where if you're charged for a civic crime, I guess, they don't get to touch your item. But if you're charged for murder, they're legally allowed to freaking take control of and take apart your experiment. That seems sus, dude. Mood. My brother tries to explain this stuff to me and I'm too dumb to understand. Yeah. Like I watch a lot of I also like read a lot and like watch a lot of like videos when it comes to like scientific stuff. But I always walk away like, wow, that was so cool! I do not remember any of it. It's like water off a duck's back. I'm like, that was neat! Next video! Nothing sticks. More red tape's all we need. I don't know what the government thinks it's playing at sometimes. Ah, bureaucracy.
But we're allowed to just look, aren't we?
Oh yeah, Iris, distract him. I'll clean up the crime scene.
Surely that's alright, isn't it, Gregsy?
Of course, your ladyship. Anything to say, your ladyship.
But please don't get your dainty hands dirty, won't ya? Don't worry. We won't pay you a touch on anything, would we,
Runo? Wink wink, wonk wonk.
Ah.
She really knows how to get what she wants. That she does. Fun fact, I'm a dumbass. And I called something quantum entanglement when it was not, and it took the time out of my presentation to tell me I was wrong. In a graded assignment? Wait, ooh! You were fact corrected during the middle of your presentation by the teacher? Ah, that feels bad, man. I'm so sorry that happened. But I guess at least the teacher was involved enough in the teaching process to actually do that, right? So in a way, I guess that's good. Because I feel like it's worse when teachers don't care, you know? Or even worse when they mark something as wrong and then don't go into explaining it, like explaining why they don't think it's wrong. Like at least the teacher like was listening, you know? And yeah, Gregson's a simp. Okay. Wait, can we examine now?
Oh, excellent.
We've seen it. We've seen this? Have we seen this? See anything on the bottom? This handle. Considering how badly damaged anything is, Professor Hairbrain was lucky to escape unscathed, I say. We should have a good look around the machine while we can, I think. Touch anything, I'll make sure I'll kill ya before I get strung up myself, you hear? I won't touch a thing, I promise. So please, spare a thought for your digestion. You're really chopping down those chips, buddy. Anyway, do you really think that this machine could actually disassemble people like the professor claims? Yes, looking totally incredulous. Give it a rest, sunshine. If we're allowed to examine all this bleeding scrap metal, maybe we can answer that question? We can't, can we?
Because of the annoying rules, you mean?
Exactly! Annoying, obstructive, flaming rules! Oh, look at the base of the machine here.
Oh, yes! There's a tool of some kind poking through the wire mesh.
Oh, is there?
Ah!
It's a screwdriver, I think.
Oh, isn't it a lovely one? The handle's in the shape of a capital letter A.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Ah!
It is? Oh, yes, you're quite right. What's the matter with you? Don't touch anything I said! Touch anything and I'll make sure I'll kill you before I get strung up myself, I said! Yes, I understand, sorry. I only touched a teeny weeny bit.
But Prixie, I'm very curious about this screwdriver. It's really very, very curious.
Is he gonna let her go? Of course, your ladyship!
You're so clever, your ladyship. Patty's spotting something like this.
I'm afraid. Can't let you have it.
Huh. But Bruno found it first.
I assure you, I'll investigate it thoroughly. Oh, well, that's good at least. Rita says, it's not as bad as my friend, who had to explain to 3 professors that air resistance in... Sorry, what? Air resistance in Mario Kart has the same fluid viscosity as... What now? Wait, so he actually calculated the air resistance that they have programmed into Mario Kart, and he then searched up all the fluid viscosity? Wait, like, did he have to DIY calculate the fluid viscosity? Or was there a chart out there with the fluid viscosity of semen?
Oh my god.
That's so funny. And I'm really happy that your professor was the best, but that's literally your friend's. That's so funny. He calculated a lot of stuff. Did he actually calculate make his own calculations? Oh my gosh, that's incredible. I like that a lot. That's pretty funny actually. Oh my gosh. Still have a picture. What, of the concoction? A picture of what? Oh man. Yeah, I really should have a Discord up soon. Because I kind of want to see the picture. Oh wait, Gregson just took the screwdriver. No! Oh, I barely got a good look at it.
Huh. That's very mean. I'm afraid Inspector Gregson...
Oh my god.
Inspector Gregson is gonna make a very clumsy and embarrassing mistake in next month's installment now.
Oh my god, she's actually abusing her power too. Iris! Poor Grexy. Oh my gosh, Grex is just doing his job. Don't be that mean to him. Come on. Iris. Oh, Iris. I feel bad for Gregson, man. He's literally just doing his job. I had to do posters. Mine was Terraria versus physics? Wait, this is so cool. You guys could do video game stuff? I don't remember having any cool assignments like that. All my assignments are like, write essay. And I'm like, okay. Okay, we can check out this thing again at least. It's an amazing horn-shaped device that's pointing towards the crystal tower. I suppose once people are disassembled by the machine, they're shot out of that thing to wherever they're going. I don't think you're supposed to shoot anything, Runo. It was set to beam people to the crystal tower. They'll be reconstructed in their original form. Well, I don't like the look of it. If it was as amazing as it looks, the accident wouldn't have happened in the first place, of course. I suppose that's true, yeah. But nothing ever goes according to plan, does it? Okay, is there anything else up here worth looking at? No? I guess we can look at the balloons again, but we don't need to. We already know that Runosuke thinks that they're flying saucers. Yeah, there's nothing much. Huh. I guess we could look at the cool buildings in the background. We had a lesson in high school where our English teacher told us to write fanfiction. Pocky Dumplings, what did you write? That's so cool! Wait, we never got anything cool like that. What? Our English teacher sucked. We didn't get any cool assignments. What did you write? What kind of fanfiction did you write? And Ida says, according to my calculations, the Terraria player is 4.5 feet tall and has a mass of 38.5 kilos. Also, they can lift a max of 250 tons? What the fuck? Wait, was the gravity of Terraria just like super like effed up so that they're like they can just lift like that many times their body weight? I'm pretty sure 35.8 kilos. That's like proportionally stronger than an ant, which is pretty sure that's insane, right?
Ugh.
Sorry, I'm drinking my Beppis. Pretty sure I told you guys already, but I really like Pepsi Max. It's very tasty. Something about it. But like, couldn't find the because I have a soda stream at home, so usually I make my own Pepsi Max. It doesn't taste as good as the already like pre-bottled stuff. So the last time I was in the shops, I bought a bottle of Pepsi Max, but like I'm a bit of a cheapskate, so I went for the cheapest one. the cheapest one. But the cheapest one for volume was the 2-liter bottle. So I'm just drinking straight out of a 2-liter bottle of Pepsi Max right now. Like a goddamn degenerate goblin. I gotta say, it's a bit hard to like drink properly, but you know.
I got a lot of liquid with me.
No gravity involved in your calculations? Yeah, I guess it'd be hard to figure that out because of, well, video game physics. But yeah, right? Isn't writing fanfiction so cool? Oh, the things I would have written.
There are all sorts of strange buildings here in the great exhibition grounds, aren't there?
I seem to remember something similar being exhibited in Japan one time.
Oh, in your country, Rina? I do wish I could go and see it.
Yeah, same.
I present a particular steely samurai with a present of one of Hurley's stories I've written especially. And see if I can get Hurley into a jam against one.
Against some
Baritsu master ninjas.
You might not find as many of those sorts of people around as you think.
Oh, well that's dull.
Oh, but I do know a prosecutor with a Kromage top knot I could introduce you to.
Kromage? Really? You think I could have my picture taken with him, do you?
Assuming he's recovered from the trim Kazuma gave him a year ago, yes. Oh, I'm really sad. He doesn't stop that. He doesn't sport that top knot anymore, unfortunately.
Now check out the Ferris wheel.
This is really big for that time, isn't it? It's huge. Is the density of a gold bar the Calidabra? What? It takes 5 gold bars to make and stacks up to 99. It's also including the gold armor set. Oh, so that's how you calculated it. By getting the density of a gold bar and then figuring out how many gold bars it takes to make the armor set. To figure out he could carry 250 tons. That's cray-cray.
I think I wrote some Pokemon fanfiction about Cynical trying to find his trainer after getting abandoned.
Oh, that's so sad! I don't think you ever finished it. Oh, that's so sad. Oh my gosh. I never finished. I feel like that means that Cynical's still in its journey. It's still looking for its owner. I was studying Lord of the Flies in high school. Wait. When we were studying Lord of the Flies in high school, one of my classmates wrote a spicy fic about the main characters. That's so funny. Wait, was it the main one of the main character? 'Cause, oh, I don't remember his name. But I remember when I was reading it, there was an entire paragraph going about his like good physique. Where like it was talking about, oh yes, a boy entering puberty, he had lost the baby fat of his childish years and he had abs or something. And I remember thinking at the time like, yo, what the fuck? So I guess your classmates saw that and just ran with it, huh? Oh, for the armor alone has a mass of 1178 kilos, and one stack of candelabras has 495. Holy shit, it's crazy. So that's how it got up to 250 tons, right? God, fuck that book. Oh, did everyone here study Lord of the Flies? Oh my gosh, clap for Lord of the Flies. I don't know, I kind of liked it. You never read the full thing, so it's kind of sad. Oh, like, he never got to read the full spicy fic, or? Man, it's freaking... You read it, but you didn't have to study it. Oh, so you just read it for fun? I guess, like, most of the time, when you read something for fun, it tends to be better than when you study it. But, I don't know, like, I feel like out of all the books we had to read for English, Lord of the Flies was one of the like slightly more fun ones, mainly because it like the absolute thoroughness. Everyone just like everything just like spirals into. It was it was pretty great. You studied Pigeon English and Macbeth. Oh, I don't know what Pigeon English is. It's between Ralph and Jack, and I remember one that get pushed against a tree. Wait, so you read this? You read this spicy? Oh my god, it's so funny. Oh my gosh, your friend out there is doing the Lord's work. Oh man, can you imagine just being the teacher and reading that? Oh, actually, did they submit it as part of the fanfiction thing, or is it just a side hustle? I think they did in this side. Love Pigeon English, so many good quotes. Oh, maybe I have to look that up. I never seen it. I never heard of it, I should say. Oh, the spicy thing was infamous in your grade? Wasn't submitted, just a side hustle? But everyone knew about it? That's so funny. I love that so much. I do love that. God. Yeah, I think people in my grade also wrote fanfiction, but like no one was ever brave enough to like advertise it, let alone spicy fanfiction. But you know, maybe we're just all cowards. What's a giant thing over there? Oh, Renosuke doesn't know what a Ferris wheel is either. It looks like an enormous water wheel.
Oh, that's a Ferris wheel. There'll be people riding inside this little cabins, you see.
Why?
Well, they rotate nice and slowly, so it's a wonderful way of to see the surrounding scenery.
Wait, it's turning? But it looks completely still. You can see it turning, buddy.
Yeah, because it's turning so slowly. One complete revolution takes about half an hour.
If you were mad enough to get into one, it'd be more fun to whiz around fast, don't you think? Renosuke invents roller coasters.
I feel as though you might have just invented a new sort of ride there, Bruno.
Yeah. Alright. Is there really nothing else to check out? Oh, I guess not. Can we talk to Gregson? Oh, we can talk to Gregson. That's good. My teacher started crying reading Pigeon English, so I took over and read the saddest part of the book in a deadpan voice. I got written into... I'm sorry, what? You got written into Mutable Spicy Fat?
What?
Yeah, how did that happen? What? What? Huh? You are the subject of spicy fanfiction? What the fuck? What the fuck? See, okay, okay, so this is, I don't know if this is a hot take or not. I don't personally think this is a hot take, but I'm personally, like, I enjoy fanfiction as much as the next person, okay? I think it's fine to artistically explore fiction in ways that, you know, like you want to. But that being said, I think it's a little weird when people write fanfiction about in real life people, because they're not characters that you can just freely manipulate. Those are like real people. Like, don't write shipping fanfics of real people. It's a bit weird, right? Like, I don't know. It's just me. I think it's a bit weird. Oh man. What your friend group? Oh, what, like, did you have a lot of like writers in your friend group? Again, I still think it's a bit weird when people write shipping fanfiction of like in real life people. Like, not as a joke. I feel like as a joke it's fine, but like as like a deadpan, straight, serious, like completely straight. Like they're like, yes, we're gonna write shipping fanfiction of in real life people. That's a little bit strange. I'm personally not about that. Alright, Gregson, tell me all about government policy. Why can't we touch things? Using high voltage electricity to somehow disassemble a man's body and then beam him across the Crystal Tower is an extraordinary thing to attempt, especially in public. True. As by far the most unusual of the experiments planned for the exhibition, mind. To be honest, I'm a bit surprised it was allowed. Carrying out something so dangerous with so many spectators present. Yeah, see, Renosuke gets it. What the hell were they thinking? It is a bit weirder than fictional characters. Yeah, right? Like with fictional characters, everyone has a mutual understanding that it's not a real person. But when it's on a real person, like, that real person is just out there thinking and breathing with their own, like, lives. It's a bit weird to just be talking about them. Like, it feels like gossiping plus. He also got a character based on me in a book another person was writing, where they were called Sebby's Sparkle Pants, who was a polymorphic drag queen. What? I think that is, honestly, I think it's an honor already to have a character based on you for a book that someone is writing. But to be called Sebby Sparkle Pants, the polymorphic drag queen, I feel like that is the highest honor a friend can bestow on you. That's so cool. You know, that's honestly so cool. If that book ever gets published, send me the title. I want to buy it. The government's doing everything it can to promote new science and technology at the moment. They're more worried about being ahead of the game than the odd spot of public safety infringements. Classic shitty governments, huh? More afraid of being ahead and of their like face and stuff like that than of the actual people's safety. I also knew someone who casually reads spicy fanfics during class. Damn. Actually, I can't say anything because I remember distinctly. I didn't intend to, but this is during biology class. I was reading a fanfic and it turned spicy, and I was like, oh, I guess I might as well just keep reading it. I'm sure it's like a short bit, but it wasn't a short bit. It was pretty long. Anyway, the friend that was sitting next to me looked over and was like, "What the fuck are you reading?" Oh man. And sorry, that was me. And mostly by no. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Like, I didn't make a habit of reading spicy fanfics during class, but I would occasionally read fanfics during class. Because it was like you would just like copy fanfics into like Word documents and make it look like you're working, right? So yeah, I'd occasionally read fanfics during class, and that one just happened to be spicy, and I was caught by the friend sitting next to me in biology. But in my defense, I didn't know it was gonna be spicy, and I don't think it was longer than I thought it would be, but it wasn't that long, and the story was good. Although I don't remember what the fanfiction was now. I only remember that it was it was a Loki Adventures. Like, yeah, it was an Avengers Loki fanfiction, I think. Oh, it's so cringe. It's so cringe, oh my gosh. We had a trick with Google Translate to bypass the block. Oh, that's so smart. Damn. Should Google Translate to bypass the blocking system on school Wi-Fi? That's so smart. We just mostly had to, you know, go old school and download everything and run it from USBs when we had to do that. Because, although a few of us did get their hands onto a teacher's login, and then we just shared that, we just password shared that one teacher's login because they got access to more things. So some people were able to watch anime during class, I remember. But yeah, those were good times, simpler times. They could be first to develop some new technology that makes Britain more powerful in the future, you see. Yes, I suppose that's true, in a way. The powers that be are placing a heavy emphasis on the scientists' right to the movement, in the moment.
What sort of rights?
They're making it so that any theories the brains have remain their legal property, as it were.
Ah, the development of intellectual property. Wow.
Right through development into a practical idea and even going into production. Which is an infuriating reason us coppers aren't allowed to touch this crime scene. Oh, okay. Okay, so patents don't exist yet, but I guess they're getting around the idea of intellectual property. Their IPs. Because a new and high-salivating special dispensation for the Scientific Equipment Act forbids it. Ah, I see now. The only people with permission to investigate here are from some brand new department at the Yard. The Forensic Investigation Team, it's called. Been relegated to keeping guard. The Forensic Investigation Team. Any old fool can see this heap of scrap metal was a sham to begin with. Just because it says scientific equipment on the paperwork, we can't do a flaming thing with it.
Poor Grexy. He's very het up?
Oh, I've never heard that slang before.
He's very het up, isn't he?
Het. Assigned Het. By Iris. Alright, tell me about the special dispensation.
Thank you very much.
Remind me again, what's this new legal act that means we're not allowed to touch this teen here?
Have you added at me, Sunshine? It's the Special Dispensation of Scientific Equipment Act.
God, what a mouthful. Can we shorten it?
Yes. I think Hurley mentioned it recently. I heard a real twinkle in his eye, as I remember.
I'm sure he did, your ladyship. I'm sure he did.
It's passed especially for this great exhibition it was. All scientists have to do is present their ideas or inventions to some suits in the civil service. And if they get rubber stamped, has a guarantee of rights to maintain the invention's confidentiality.
What does that really mean?
Think about it. Think of all the world-changing new inventions on display every day at this exhibition. Although a good half of them are a load of cobblers, if you ask me, put forward by shammers like yourself.
Bitch! That's so rude! I'm not a shammer, come on! I've defended people successfully in court. Get out of here. Thanks for that.
Oh, I love how absurd some of the inventions here are. It's all so fun.
Might be fun to you, but a member of the force has to be present at every single demonstration. You imagine it?
Hang science!
That's what I say. It sounds like you just don't want to do your job, buddy.
Oh, I don't think so. That sounds like my dream job.
You'd soon think otherwise after spending a day guarding these shammers' bogus contraptions. But if they're all bogus, how can anyone hope to demonstrate them? There'd be no point. Yeah, well, there's a point, sadly. Sorry? Thanks to another of our government's bright ideas, if any theory or invention is deemed to show potential, the government hands out a research grant. Oh, yeah, okay. That makes sense. Because you want to encourage actual scientific innovation, right? Oh, funny story about patents. I had to do an assignment about it. So the patent I chose was the main two-stage core of a thermonuclear bomb. I'm sure there must have been simpler things out there. But you went for the big boys, huh? And how was that? How did that go? I mean, I'm certain there is a patent for, like, stuff like that, right, out there? I don't know. But I assume so. The scientists get funding? Exactly. And that's what they're all after. All these shammers are coming far and wide to plug up Hyde Park. Who has to keep him safe, eh? Who has to smile politely and welcome him? Us coppers, that's who. Oh no, Gregson. God forbid you do your job. Come on, Gregson. So you can see why I say it now, can't ya? Hang science! Hang it! Bro, I'm not gonna back you on this one. I love you, but I'm not gonna back you on this one. What the hell's wrong with you? Oh, congratulations on the A! I'm glad the guy was fun. Go learn about explosives and go put it on a list. Oh, R.I.P. It was worth it though. You got an A, right?
Maybe I can see your point. What? No, Iris, don't encourage him.
Alright, tell me about Professor Hairbrain then. Hairbrain? Apparently Professor Hairbrain lives and works in Germany now conducting his research. That's right! Came back to Britain especially for the Great Exhibition, as I understand it. Probably after one of the government's research grants. Actually, we learned something else about the professor earlier today. At his time in further education. It turns out he was in university with someone we both know. Lord Van Zykes. Yeah! What's this? That's news to me! But if Van Zykes mans the prosecution, then the accused, the Professor Fate is... sealed? Because the Reaper will get him one way or another? Blimey. The man's beyond me. Don't know what goes on in that head of his. Shoves it back in his pocket. Talking to Van Zykes, this morning paper ran a story of him being attacked. Read that?
We did. Oh yes, the Mr. Reaper is completely fine. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, right. Glad to hear it. Aw, friends. I'm probably on a lot of lists. I know too much about explosive devices. Yeah, it's like too simple, I think, to go online and figure out how to make like a simple pipe bomb, which is not good. Don't do that. Like don't do that. But like I guess having the knowledge out there is like this is where we run into problems. Having an archive of knowledge is obviously good, but having it easily accessible for people who have ill intentions is bad. You know the recipe off by heart? For what? Still the Reapers, huh? How long is that business gonna keep up, I wonder? Oh, okay, yeah, let's talk about the mystery of the Reaper. Let me take some. Glug, glug. The victim of this case, the investor, Mr. Asman, he was another one of the Reaper's victims, or so I heard. Pipe bombs? Oh, well, as long as you never construct any. Never construct any. Because they are inherently dangerous and all too easy to make, in my opinion. This is a public service announcement. Don't make bombs. Don't make IEDs. Is that what they're called? I think so. Yeah. I'm really bad with acronyms? Is that what they're called? Yeah. Never constructed any, never will. Yeah, that's good to hear. Oh, hello, Saint! How are you? Oh, thanks. No worries! I always try to make pals streams if I can. But god, my internet's been kind of shitty recently. Hope it stays better. And I loved how your ship was going on. I hope I can see it next time and it's like big and nice. Oh god. I have the freezing. Hello. Bye bye bye. There we go. Fine. Gonna bless me? You always bless me just by your sheer presence and existence. Thank you. You're a saint by name and saint by nature. Lord Baroque Van Zykes is a top-class prosecutor. But even he can't always push the right verdict through. Sometimes justice can't win. Yeah, I've heard about the jurors being bribed and evidence being falsified. I mean, heard? You literally witnessed it, bro! And that's how the notion of the Reaper of the Bailey came about, isn't it? Obviously, Scotland Yard suspected Van Zykes initially. Yeah. We all assumed he was taking matters into his own hands if he failed to seal the deal in court. Although the man himself denies the charge. Well, we've done a very thorough investigation, and the conclusion we reached? Not guilty? Is that Lord Van Zykes is in no way related to the deaths of these people outside the courtroom. Ah! Getting raided! Oh my gosh! Oh, thank you! Welcome, welcome! We're in the middle of an Ace Attorney game. This is the Great Ace Attorney series. This is the, I'm assuming, penultimate case. We are currently investigating the Great Exhibition because something exploded and someone died. You know, as they always do.
Hey yo, hey yo!
There's no question in my mind. I'll stake my reputation on it, I will. But if that's true, then how do you explain it? All those defendants couldn't have coincidentally died if nobody killed them. I know that, but I can't explain it. It's a mystery after all, isn't it? That's the whole point of the Reaper. I guess. Professor Hairbrain mentioned something else. He said that at university, Lord Van Zykes was a totally different person, easygoing and kind. I would have paid money to see an easygoing and kind Van Zykes. Saint played through the game? Ooh! I was in the middle of the game, but the partner became unavailable. Oh! Wait, Saint, did you ever finish this game then? Because, I don't know, I hear that the ending is a bang. You what? Oh, not this game? The original trilogy? Oh, yeah, the original trilogy. Oh, it's my absolute favorite one. I really, really like the original trilogy.
But maybe do Kiddobi?
The original trilogy with Phoenix Wright. He was my number one for like the longest time. He said that it happened after they both graduated. That something happened to change the man. Do you have any idea what it was? No clue. Really? Look, I've got my hands full watching over this frustrating crime scene. Why don't you go and make a nuisance of yourself elsewhere, eh?
Iris, can you introduce him to some manners? No? Oh, okay.
Right. You done here, Mr. Naruhodo? Sorry? Isn't it about time you were leaving? Or rather, it is about time you were leaving. What here now? Oh, that lot here. That lot? That lot? That lot? The forensic investigation team came. Oh my gosh. They'll be giving me the hee-ho in any minute too.
Oh dear, poor Grexy. Here, have another cup of my special blend to cheer you up.
Look, 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 look. That hit the spot. Yup, hits it every time. Oh, Gregson. Well, at least I've seen the scene with my own eyes. When'd you end up? The big turn. Is it the one with the clowns?
Great luck with the dinner run?
Yeah, okay, Saint. You have been working very hard. Please go take a good rest. Thank you. I will try my best with the detective work. Oh man, Big Top is the one with the clowns, right? Clowns kind of scare me, I'm not gonna lie. Despite me being a top tier clown. But it takes one to know one, and that's why I'm scared of clowns. Yeah, there's a second one? Yeah, I don't think I liked that one. The Big Top one. Like, it was either really sad, or I think the twist was really sad. I think that's why I didn't like it. It's been a while. Maybe I'll go back and replay the original trilogy, because it was my absolute favorite game. Still is in my top 10. Top 5. Top 3? Yes. One of my top games. Well, at least I've seen the scene with my own eyes. It looks like this is as far as we're gonna get with our investigations here, at least.
I've been thinking. Hurley might know something, mightn't he?
About what?
About Mr. Reaper!
Oh, yeah, because they're friends, right? But what happened to Lord Van Zykes, you mean? Because it sounds like something very significant occurred after he graduated from university. Did his dad die? Did I make fun of his dad's death accidentally? Oh man. I feel bad. Something that completely changed his life.
I like Trials and Tribulations the most?
Trials and Tribulations, I do remember that game. Is that the one with Francesco? Is Trials and Tribulations the one with Francesca? Like when she was first introduced? Time to play through the entire Ace Attorney series? Yeah! Absolutely! You know what? Once we finish this, let's just circle around and just play through the entire Ace Attorney series. Oh no, I was wrong. Godot? Oh my gosh. Oh, Francesca is Justice for All, Game 2. Oh, so that's my bad. I thought Trials and Tribulations was the second one. So that was Justice for All. So Trials and Tribulations is the third. Yeah, that's the one with Godot. Oh my gosh, I loved his smooth jazz. Of his like oh, that's a really bad sound effect. But when his mug slides across the bench, the shh, and he picks it up and then the disrespect, I loved him so much. Oh, it's pronounced Godot? Shit! Oh my gosh, no! No, don't be sorry. Skydiving Quagga? Is that how I pronounce it? Please, please, please. Okay, guys, if I ever mispronounce something, I absolutely would prefer for you to correct me rather than I ignorantly going on to pronounce things wrong. Because I pronounce a lot of things wrong. I tend not to hear things, I guess. I just read things and I'm like, yes, this is how I think it's supposed to be pronounced. Rendezvous. So yeah, please correct me if I say something wrong. Francesca is game 2 plus investigation. Need to do that. Yeah, we'll just play through all the Ace Attorney games. Godot. It's named after the play Waiting for Godot. Oh, I did not know that. What happens in the play? Oh no, is it equally sad? Does it pertain to his backstory? Is it like a mirror? Like a literary mirror so the people that are in the know? No? But then people like me just come along like, yes, Godot. Oh, maybe, but I have no idea where Mr. Holmes is at the moment. He's in the middle of some big case, isn't he? I mean, is this the big case he was after?
Here's what you need.
What's this? Madame Tuspells. Some kind of entrance ticket? Not the Wax Museum? Madame Tuspells? Tuspells? Is that supposed to mean something to me?
You don't know it? It's the most popular attraction in London at the moment. It's very close to Baker Street, actually. We can go now, if you'd like.
Oh, no. We don't have time for visiting attractions today, Iris. We have a big trial tomorrow.
That's where Hurley is.
What? At this popular London attraction?
Yeah.
How is that you know where he is?
Hurley told me. He told me to keep it a secret from you, Reno.
Eh? Why? Madame Tuspells? What the hell? Oh, so wait. How do I do things? That's not what I wanted. Madame Tuspells? Wow! Are we getting ready to get? Oh my gosh! Daddy Tiefling! Hello! How are you? Wait, it's his real name? Diego Amad. Oh my gosh, I may be stupid. I may be stupid. I never realized that. It was staring me in the face all along. Godot. Oh my gosh, Diego. Oh my god, wow. You know, that makes a lot more sense actually. Got milk? Wow, Daddy, you got milk? Got milk? Dad does. Got milk? Dad does. Got a little jingle? Dad does. How have you been? I don't see how it could be related to the case we're investigating here, but then stranger things have happened. And when they happen, Mr. Holmes is usually at the heart of them. Yeah, welcome to our Great Ace Attorney stream. We're currently investigating a murder at the London Great Exhibition of London. You've been good? That's good. Playing some Control. Whoa, what's Control? Is it a fun game? Are we having fun? How's the stream? Yeah, it's been pretty good. It was pretty chill, but recently been blessed with 2 raiding parties, so we have a larger crowd now. But yeah, we're just working through this Ace Attorney investigation type thing. So we're just investigating like detectives. Like nothing much has happened so far. Like someone died at the Great Exhibition, and now we're trying to like peel back the layers to figure out what exactly happened. There is like Madame Tussauds, like the Museum of Wax. Yeah, I was gonna say like Madame Tussauds. Is that what it's called? The wax place. Exhibition is for free. Oh. Exhibition, of course, yeah. I mean, honestly, at any large gathering, there's bound to be 1 or 2 exhibition type people, right? Oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys remember, but there was this one guy in this is completely off topic. In American Ninja Warrior, where a streaker just ran on set and like completed like I think like something like 80% of the course just completely naked. I think about that a lot. I think about that guy a lot. I hope he's doing well. Maybe the trick to American Ninja Warrior is just to be unburdened by clothes. Just unclothed, just free balling. Wait, this wax museum is really creepy. Is it all murder related? What is this place? Look at these terrifying scenes. But why are they all people's? Oh, why are all the people so still? Oh, he doesn't know the wax figures. Guillotines, ruthless murderers. I know what I'll be dreaming about tonight. 'Cause I'm free balling. The clothes were holding him back. Yeah, maybe all the other American Ninja Warriors just had to like shed their clothes. Then they too could make it through. 'Cause oh my gosh, I don't know if I can in good conscience recommend the video. I'm pretty sure there are some censored ones, but like he literally makes it through so quickly. Like a guy's about to start, and this streaker just comes along and just rips through the course. Like he makes it look like a joke, and it's even funnier because it's very clearly security trying to like get up and stop him. But he's so fast, he's like onto the next set of like obstacles before like they can even like climb onto the first set. Honestly, what a legend. Had to release his limiters. They created wind drag. Yes. Truly, he was smooth and slippery like a dolphin without his clothes. Oh, and now Iris has to explain what wax models are to poor Renolska.
They're all wax models. They're amazingly realistic, aren't they? What do you think, Rena? Shocked?
Wax models? Oh. Are you okay, buddy? Renolska? I read about I read about dead bodies in wax once in a magazine about strange phenomena. Depending on how corpses are kept after death, parts of them can turn to wax apparently. Oh, yeah, this is true. In specific circumstances, your body goes through like a saponification process almost. So like the fatty parts of your body tend to like an almost wax-like type of substance. I think it usually happens in like high humidity. Oh wait, I don't remember. Coal? High humidity? I don't remember exactly, but there's a higher chance of it happening if you die not in water, but like at sea. Yeah, like if you're in a enclosed, like if you're like in a boat or something, and you're at sea, your body's more likely to saponify. That's a fun fact for you guys. The 3 S's: smooth, slippery, and shaved. Oh yeah, that guy was absolutely the 3 S's. He absolutely achieved the 3 S's to, you know, to unlock those extra G's. It's called adipocere.
Stop talking about creepy things like that, Bruno. You're scaring me. Anyway,
Pause. Oh man, I should Google this.
honey. What is it now?
I've just remembered something else I read in another magazine about strange phenomena. There was an old lady, maybe a witch, who used to pour molten wax over corpses and put them on display. I think that's straight fiction.
None of the exhibits in here are real.
Man could probably outrun a speeding bullet. Yeah. I think, I think when we go into combat, we should just all shed our gear that's weighing us down, obviously. Because speed is better than protection. We can just outspeed all the bullets. Just run away from all the bullets. Man.
No, Pokey, no, please.
I guess Kazuma turned to wax then. No! Kazuma! I'm still so sad. Wait! Okay, you know, Okay. Remember the weird guy? This guy. This guy that we saw in Barack's office. Oh shit, maybe we should go back and check him out again. But is like, I thought maybe he was like a mercenary of some kind. But like, someone from the last stream, dead maybe? I forgot. They're like, maybe Kazuma? I'm like, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe Kazuma isn't dead. I am clutching to those theories that say Kazuma isn't dead, okay? I don't want him to be dead. I want him to be alive. I want him to be running around brandishing his sword and, I don't know, freaking committing vigilante justice, because I feel like he's more suited to that than being a lawyer. I want him to be living his best life. I want him to be Batman out on the streets, just committing crimes, saving lives, having a great time. Train by wearing full gear for running, and then run with no gear. Fast as fuck, boy. That is. I think that is called actually the Rock Lee training regime, where you get full gear, and then when it's time to drop it, you become super fast, supersonic, faster than the eye can see. You're not giving any information about that guy. You'll learn more about the dude soonish, anyways.
Damn it. Ugh.
They can be alive in my heart of hearts. Kazuma has never died, okay? Listen, okay. My full conspiracy mode. Guys, listen, guys, listen. We never got to see his dead body. We only saw a simple photo, and we had people's word for it, okay? We never saw the dead body. Therefore, it's completely possible that he's still alive. Kazuma might still be okay. It's highly unlikely. It's been like a year. He's like probably dead. Because we haven't seen him yet. I was really hoping at the end of the last game he'll be like secretly like still in cahoots, because his name was in the Morse code, right? Kazuma. Oh. Rock Lee casually be wearing a couple 100 pounds for fun. Yeah. And that's why he dropped them. See, he never skipped leg day because he was always wearing those pounds, right? Have a whole transformation sequence as you release yourself from my mental and physical weights. That's what we can all hope for. It's a magical transformation, but instead of in the end being a magical girl in like a cute dress, you're just completely naked. That would be pretty funny. Head Snap says, nah, he's dead. Come on, just. Yeah, I mean, I know, logically I know, but emotionally I'm like, Kazuma, my love, please, be alive. Wait, does Rock Lee actually wear a ton? Damn, holy shit. Guy-sensei, you're really pushing this boy, aren't you? I mean, John Wilson, oh shit, I forgot about that. Maybe John Wilson is also alive. I mean, I want Iris's dad to be alive. And I also never saw his, no, I guess I kinda did see his dead body. But they don't do autopsies in Japan, so maybe he was just chilling. Maybe he was just having a great time. Just chilling somewhere. I don't know. Look, unless there's an autopsy report where they cut open the body, I know for sure they're dead because they cut open the body. But if they don't have an autopsy report, I'm like, maybe he's just sleeping, you know? Maybe he's just having a good time. Aww. Anyway, from 1.5 thousand pounds to 2.1 thousand pounds according to dollar books. Holy shit. Dude, Rock Lee really is. He really did. He really is the MVP of all of Naruto, in my opinion. He's my favorite little boy. Okay. But yeah, let's go back to the creepy wax museum.
They're all entirely man-made replicas.
They can't be. Do you really expect them to believe that? Just look at them.
Oh?
There's no way anyone could make models of people this realistic. The son of a bitch. And they're all such gruesome scenes. One of these things is not like the others. One of these things is out of place. Wait.
What is it?
Oh, no. I must be seeing things. Hey! Guys, did you see that? Is there just an arm sticking out? Is that normal? Is that normal? Is that normal? Huh? I agree. I like it's a very gruesome image. Yeah, every time I see him, I know something bad is gonna happen, probably. Wait, should we talk to him? Look at this bitch. She's just acting cool. He's like, they don't know I'm a real human. Yo, keep waiting, asshole. Oh, wait, are these all gruesome moments in history? Because you got Jack the Ripper. I'm assuming that's a god. I don't know who that is. I'm assuming this is a real person. What the fuck is with that? And this is the lady who inspired a whole bunch of vampiric legends. The one that was like, oh, if I bathe in the blood of young maidens, I won't age. Like, I agree, skincare is important, but blood, it's kind of nasty. It can congeal so easily. I can't imagine a bath of it would be nice. But yeah, that big heavy curtain is in a very prominent position, isn't it? I have a nasty feeling there's going to be something truly terrifying behind it.
Oh yes! That's the famous Suspel special exhibit! It depicts one of England's most notorious killers. Do you want to pay the extra fee and have a look?
Oh, okay, so it's a special exhibit. Oh, so it's not a real person, that's fine. That's okay. Pay more money to be even more terrified? Oh, let me think about that for a moment.
It was only a suggestion.
Yeah, don't be mean to Iris. Yeah, that freaked me out, but it's a shame we can't read these plaques. I want to read those plaques. Hey Hurley. It's the Great Detective, Mr. Sherlock Sholmes. Mr. Sholmes has his own wax statue here? Really? Oh, he got punked.
Well, he is the world famous after all.
It's an uncanny resemblance, isn't it? It makes my skin crawl to look at it.
I know!
But look, Reno! He kicked his Hurley and doesn't move a muscle. Oh, Iris. Never change. Oh! You can't go around kicking it. Oh, poor guy. Oh my gosh, is he okay? That very slow and subtle change. I think you might be able to examine Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'll examine all of it to get the dialogue about the scenes. But Iris is getting her frustration out. Look, he can kick it. You can't go around kicking the exhibits, Iris. Wait. Oh my gosh, he changed back. It just moved, I'm sure. And not just a little bit either. Huh? Really? Did it? He's blinking. And look closely. There are pieces of sweat on the face of this waxwork model. Kick it again. Kick it again. Kick it again. Shall I move on, Iris? Over there, look. There's a great murder scene to enjoy. Much more appealing.
Hold it.
It was... Oh, he got mad that we ignored him. Kick him in the balls when you can, Iris. Yeah, it's your one chance. Oh, we missed it. It's a shame. My dear fellow, I take exception to your recoiling in such a manner, as if you've seen something truly abhorrent. Mr. Holmes,
I knew it!
Sholmes? Yeah, I heard that they had a copyright issue with the Sir Arthur Conan Doyle estate. Basically, the estate said, no, you can't use the name Sherlock Holmes. So the game was like, alright, Sherlock Sholmes then. Which is pretty funny, right? Iris, what possessed you? I strictly forbade you from divulging my temporary waxwork secret to Mr. Naruhodo. Temporary wax? Oh my gosh. Wait. Are they having him stand in as a waxwork figure? Because his actual waxwork figure was broken? So they're getting the real guy, they're paying the real person to pretend to be the waxwork figure? Oh my gosh. No way! What do you mean? And now kick! Could you have exercised a little more restraint? You winded me! Winded? Oh my gosh! I thought Iris was kicking at the legs! No, she was kicking at the torso! Oh my gosh, Iris was not holding back! Good job, girl! Steampunk Daddy? Yeah, I do love Sherlock's design, it's so nice, isn't it? Bro, what about restroom breaks? Pee in a cup.
But Bruno has something he needs to ask you.
Ah, a question?
And I thought you'd probably get bored too. So here we are.
Well, I can't deny your timing was impeccable. A mere 2 minutes more being stationary like that, and my great brain, upon which all my success has been built, would have turned to wax. Thank goodness we arrived in time. Oh yeah, food and water too. Man's a unit. Yeah, it truly is. He just meditates and turns into a wax figure. Until Iris kicks him in the torso. Oh my gosh. Now I feel a bit bad. I thought she kicked him in the leg. Indeed, in many ways, the pair of you have just saved the world from an unimaginable loss.
Oh, Hurley, you do like to talk nonsense, don't you?
You could know something, it's true, about Lord Van Zykes and what happened in the past to change him. Now that you're here, let's take our time. How can I be of assistance? For your in luck. Oh, yeah. For your in luck. I'm suddenly quite taken with the idea of conversing. Oh, so you were bored. Well, actually, I'm in quite a hurry. And if my eyes don't deceive me, I believe something is afoot within the walls of this very museum. A most fascinating case, if I'm not mistaken. Eh? Wait, no way! Is that arm actually a dead body? Really? Moreover, I have a strong suspicion that is related to the matter about which you've come to me now. But how could it be? We shall speak again presently, my dear fellow. But for now, I must return to my work. What? Back to being a temporary waxwork exhibit? Oh wow, he's really holding the pose so well.
Oh, not that one. I want to examine. Jack the Ripper. 1860, I want to say? Not 100%.
Ugh. Is this a example of Western Tsujigiri?
I don't know what that is.
You know, when an unscrupulous samurai randomly attacks a passerby to test his sword? Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
I still don't know. No. But actually, a waxwork samurai would probably be hugely popular. Could you model it? Do you think, Bruno? Do that Tsujigiri thing you mentioned?
Well, I do have a sword, but I have no intention of testing how sharp it is on a human subject. For now, at least. Okay. For now, at least? Real scared. I think that's an exhibit. This is a human. Should we look at the human? These models are so well made, I can't tell what's a waxwork and what's a real human.
That's how Hurley gets away with making himself a temporary exhibit for the day.
Maybe there are other people posing exhibits in here as well then. Or
maybe all the exhibits are real people. And when it's closing time, all the visitors have gone home, they suddenly start moving about.
well, that's nightmare feel, thank you. Just thinking about it makes me wish it was closing time already and I was on my way home.
Oh, no information? Okay. Okie dokie. Tell me about this lady.
Is that some infamous murderer?
Yes, called Jane the Ripper.
Oh, Jane the Ripper?
All her victims were young women.
I knew it! You can tell by the way she's holding that knife. Sure sign of a murderer.
Well, yeah.
What's the matter, Bruno? I worked it out. I know what she's doing. She's trying to fill that bathtub with blood so she can have a soak in her victim's gore.
Not according to the information about the exhibit on the little board here. Oh, we can get the little...
Shit, I forgot the name. The little boards. I guess we'll just call it the little boards.
It doesn't mention anything about the bathtub.
Really?
Sorry, I don't think it's as significant.
Oh, then why did they make it? Still has to think it has to be there for a reason. Yeah. Why would it be there otherwise? Plaque? Oh yeah, the plaques. Why can't we read them? The hand. Yeah, the hand. Is that an arm?
It looks like an arm, doesn't it? Maybe one of those waxwork models has fallen over.
You don't think it could be the work of one of the mass murderers in here, do you?
Bruno, stop scaring me!
Well, she is 10. Is it a wax arm or a real one? Well, simple. You hold a flame to it. If it starts melting, it's a wax one. If it doesn't, you know, it's a real human.
Come on, you're always pointing at that finger of yours in court. Poke the arm now and see how it feels.
Objection! Okay.
Where'd Hurley go? Ah, there he is. Tell me about Madame Tuspel's.
What is this place? What is this place? Instantly breaks his character. Madame Tuspel's came to London from France 3 years ago, I understand. Since she opened this little waxwork museum last year, it's enjoyed great popularity in London. There are museums like this in Japan too, but the displays are something else. I mean, they aren't made from actual real people, are they? The extreme realism of these waxwork models is a particular secret of the Tuspel's family, they say. They earned renown during the French Revolution. They earned renown during the French Revolution for the waxworks of victims of the guillotine. Do you think that maybe they... Just got the actual dead bodies? No way, right? Oh, that sounds grim. The gruesome scenes were portrayed with such realism in the expressions of the faces of the condemned.
Apparently, the sculptors would make the models directly from the corpses, right there at the site of the executions.
Yeah, I guess. It's like still life, but the still life was, is no longer alive. Oh no. That really turns my stomach. That's just one of the several legends about the Tuspel's family. Whether there's any truth to it, I couldn't say. But anyway, this museum houses models of famous people from all over the globe. Nevertheless, the most popular areas of the museum, by some margin, is the House of Horrors. House of Horrors? Of course! Victors' numbers are dwindling now as a result of the Great Exhibition. But people usually flock here to see the exhibits of some of London's most vile criminals at their gruesome work. Naturally, most of the miscreants portrayed here were sent to the gallows. So they're even stiffer now than the models of them! Have you heard of poor taste?
I think he invented it, actually.
My dear fellow, the public lives for poor taste. They yearn to be shocked. So, the hideous exhibits in here are...
They're all portrayals of real events that actually took place.
Is it just me? Or did the temperature in here just seem to drop? Anyway, I advise you not to think too deeply about what you see here. Ding! Oh, he's back to being a waxback, is he? Right. How did you even get in this situation? What do you mean by a temporary waxwork, Mr. Holmes? Exactly what you see. I'm part of the exhibits here, catching these criminals in the act. Catching them? Every half an hour, I home in on a different killer in one of the displays and adapt a new pose to ensnare him. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. When members of the public come for a closer look, I offer them my hand to shake. For a shilling, I happily allow them to take a photo with us. Oh my gosh. Literally a prop. Us? Does he mean him and the waxwork murderers in here? But why, Mr. Holmes? My dear fellow, isn't it obvious? For the money! He really roared at me there. Very fitting for the House of Horrors. As it stands, I may struggle to pay this month's rent. But I have the ravenous iris to consider. Hey, she's a growing girl. Leave her alone.
Oh, Hurley, I am so hungry.
If push comes to shove, I shall ask you to have to do your bit, Mr. Naruhodo. Why is he threatening to root me into it now? So, with that in mind, how about a photograph? As a special treat, you may have your pick of the murderers and scoundrels in here. The choice is yours! Maybe some other time. Yeah, I mean, Gina just robbed me. I don't even know if I have a shilling left. Remember, Mr. Naruhodo, ignore me at your peril. Ding! Back to being a waxwork again. Is it just me? Or did his final remark there sounded like a curse? I love how you can still see him occasionally blinking. He just pop, pop, pop. Home Sherms? Home Sherms. Yeah, I gotta say, I call him Holmes because Sherms is a bit hard for me to pronounce. Well, what did you like to ask me then? Actually, it's about Lord Van Zykes. Ah, our friend Mr. Reaper. How'd you find him? Well, I trust. Yeah, he's alive, which is good. I want to go see him again, actually. And so I told Mr. Holmes about everything I learned. About Lord Van Zykes, and Professor Harebrain, and about the strange coincidence that they had been at university together. So I'm wondering what it was that happened to make Lord Van Zykes such a different person.
I was sure that you know Hurley.
You said that there was something going on here in this exhibit hall before, that something was afoot, and that you believed it was related to what I wanted to ask you about. Mr. Holmes? He suddenly clammed up. Well, it seems we reached a Eh? Greetings! Oh, hello? Where did she appear from? Is this the Madame? The spells? What's she wearing? Could she look any more mysterious? Oh shit, she's sexy. I hope you are appreciating my museum. Oh, she is. The titular to spells. Sorry, have we? Oh, he's back to work? Mr. Holmes, do you know this? Eh? Not again! My apologies. I am Esmeralda to Spells. This is my museum of waxwork. What? You're the Madame de Spells? Hey yo! This case introduces some hot women. Oh, very good. Yeah, I feel like we're missing some hot lady action. Oh, French. Bien sûr? Although only 26 years young, I might add. Is that significant somehow? I mean, I guess if she's 26 and owns an entire wax museum, that's pretty impressive. I'm a madame in name only. It has a certain je ne sais quoi? Je ne sais quoi? God. I suck at French so much. I'm so sorry. Any French listeners, I'm so sorry. Yeah, there's several things I'm looking up tonight. God. Right. Firstly, I must apologize for my waxworks. Or rather, one waxwork in particular. That'll be Mr. Jones then. I was led to believe he was a great detective, but he seems unable to settle. Eh? What? How did you get... Where did you get that from? Next time you move from your designated exhibit, there will be toil and trouble. Oh my gosh!
She sounds deadly serious.
That's a problem. How am I supposed to ask Jones about Lord Van Zykes now?
Let's not forget what Harley said before about something being afoot right here in the museum. I mean,
Yes, I know, but...
I'm so curious. I want to know what's happening here.
Haven't we got enough on our plate already?
Eh?
I guess we'll talk to her, I guess. Excusez-moi. Je m'appelle Ryosuke Naruhodo. Come see, come see. I don't fucking know. Man, I remember taking French in high school. Oh god. Pretty sure I failed it. Oh. No, I got a B, despite never taking the final. Because, like, I was sick on the day of the final. I remember I talked to the French teacher, right? I was like, oh, sorry if I'm missing the exam. Can I make it up somehow? And he was like, oh yeah, just come by lunchtime. And you can just do the exam instead of lunch, right? And I was like, oh, cool, sounds good. So at lunchtime, I showed up at this classroom, and it was empty. It was dark. He wasn't there. So I sat there for like 5 minutes, and then I was like, you know what? I don't care enough about French to go looking for him in the staff room. So I just went off to lunch. And then he never like chased me up on it. And then during our final grades, I got a B, and I was like, cool. Completely undeserved. Oh, that was pretty funny. Did you make all these waxworks, Madame Dispels?
I did. I am the 3rd generation of waxwork artisans, you know. Gosh! It was my grandmother who began the tradition in my family. Her fortunes were checkered, living through the turbulent times of the French Revolution as she did. Though that is when she acquired the savoir-faire that leads to the astonishing lifelikeliness.
Easy yeah, it was easy clap. But I still feel bad because I don't know. I enjoyed the teacher, but I haven't got a head for languages, unfortunately.
I can't learn languages. I'm just very, very bad at it. All these waxworks really do look as if they're alive. In fact, they look more alive than Hurley.
Is Hurley okay?
What you see exhibited here represents the most atrocious of London's past criminals, or criminal past. All the waxworks were created in the presence of the real people on which they are modelled.
Whoa!
In the hours immediately following their executions. That is the secret of the extraordinary lifelikeness.
Do you just take a death mask of people and like pour a statue out of that? Like, huh? That sounds terrifying. All walks of life have similar challenges, I'm sure. To carry out one's trade, par excellence, one must go to extraordinary lengths. My exhibits are a reflection of society. I create only that which the public wishes to see. Why couldn't the public have wished for something less horrifying? Do not fear. Sorry? This room is the only one in the museum with such a macabre theme. I do hope you will explore. There are models of famous singers, actors, politicians. Something for every taste, I hope. It was Iris who dragged me straight in here, come to think of it.
Yeah, for Harvey. Sorry, perhaps I should have eased you into things.
The Great Detective waxwork? What's the situation with that?
My temporary waxwork model. He approached me some days ago, you see, with a business
Wait, Sherlock was the one who came up with it? Oh, Sherlock.
a business proposal.
Oh, what sort of proposal? My dear madame, what these sparse exhibits need is the addition of a world-famous great detective. Or well to that effect. Naturally, I am well aware that Mr. Holmes is widely known in London as a talented detective. It's great detective, actually. He's very specific about it. Yes, the creme de la creme. So I was keen to come to some arrangement with him, of course. But sadly, we were unable to agree. Oh, to agree terms? Then why is he working here? Let me guess. Someone to charge an exorbitant price for his services? For a mere 500 pounds. For a mere 500 pounds, I would dive into your cauldron of wax this very moment. Sherlock! Sherlock! No! I would dive into your cauldron of wax this very moment? I don't think I achieved anything apart from maybe third-degree burns. What the hell, buddy? Oh, words to that effect. Mr. Jones might have overdone it slightly with the sales pitch. Regrettably, the museum has a shortage of funds at the moment due to unforeseen circumstances. So, we came to the current arrangement instead. Man's broke? Yeah, man's broke enough to dive into some wax. Cauldron of wax. That's seriously scary. Surely he doesn't really need to do what he's doing though, does he? I would think not. No, but he was very insistent. I have a 50 shilling problem that must be resolved by the morning. Oh, that's why he charges a shilling per 50 pictures and he's in the green. Or words to that effect.
It's the pawnbroker, that's what it is. He must have something to redeem.
Is the consulting detective work not going so well? Can't he just pawn something else? And then, like pawn his coat or his hat, right? I wonder if I could ask you something. Ben, sir? I'm just curious, is anything going on in the museum at the moment? Some kind of incident, perhaps? Oh, we're onto something. Whoever suggested such a thing to you? Oh, well, it was... Oh, he's gone. Your temporary waxwork over there who mentioned it to me a little... Oh! He's disappeared. A wax model is a work of art, not some tawdry object for trade. Ah! There you are! Leaving the exhibit again when you should be working? Do you wish to be melted down? is a celebrity. I'm sure he could just pawn some clothes off to make him... Right? That's what I was thinking. Like his iconic coat or his... I guess it's not really a deerstalker cap. I guess it's kind of a deerstalker cap. But surely he could pawn something, right? Or even just sell something to a fan? 50 shillings. Isn't that much? My dear Madame Tuspels, save your reprimands. There are more pressing concerns. The wax can wait. It is our ideas about your current problem we must throw into the melting pot instead. Eh? Personally, I'd advise you not to involve the police? Why ever not? She's turned as white as a sheet. I mean, she was as white as a sheet to begin with, but okay. Because you have at your disposal a great detective, whose services you may employ for a mere 50 shillings. God. Though please be aware, I prefer, no, I insist upon payment in advance. And then she says no. Oh! Oh, I didn't expect that. Very well. Let us see if the great detective is able to live up to his name, shall we? Oh, she's actually gonna pay him? Before I engage my analytical processes, I must ask you to clarify something. Is that a real person? What, pray, is behind the curtain? That is, the Spell's special exhibit. There's an extra charge to see it. Ah, the special exhibit in the House of Horrors. It must depict a special killer then, I presume. Would you be so kind as to draw back the curtain, I wonder? Absolute none. There's nothing I miss behind there. Yeah, that's not sus. That's not sus at all. Nothing amiss, madame. What about the arm protruding ominously from under the curtain? Ah! I strongly encourage you to allow me to see what lies beyond, before the situation worsens. Yes, very well. I will draw back the curtains. But only, soupcon? What? Soupcon? How do you pronounce that? A soupcon? But only a bit. I'm assuming that's what it means. It's a little taste, a bit of a sliver. I must confess, I peeked behind the curtain earlier. The Spell's special exhibit is a very bleak graveyard scene indeed. Why does he look like the protag from Persona 4? Isn't the protag from Persona 4 Joker? I might be wrong. That might be 5. I think that, actually no, that might be 5. Wait, who's the protag in 4 then? Wait, Sherms? And yet, somewhat surprisingly, the waxwork killer one would expect is nowhere to be seen. What does strike one, however, wait, no, that's not the juror, is it? Ah, yes, the Joker was 5. Yeah, my bad. But that's not the that's not the juror, is it? Surely they're just reusing models. It's not actually the guy, right? What? Is a portly gentleman lying peacefully on his back on the floor. Well then perhaps, Mr. Holmes, that the man on the floor is the ruthless killer himself. Yeah, he does seem like the juror, right? Is he wax? Is that real? What the hell? Have all the jurors just been wax models this entire time? What's happening? God, I'm fucking losing my mind. I'm afraid not, my dear fellow. It's a perfectly... Oh, no, it is a real person. It's a perfectly ordinary London gentleman. Not even a waxwork, in fact. What? As skillfully made as his waxworks are, they're always distinguishable from real humans. So, allow me to present my two conclusions. The first is that a sizable business transaction has been taking place in this special exhibit? What the fuck? What? Why would you say that? And the second is that the aforementioned transaction is linked to a serious crime. What? Huh. She looks as pale as a candle wax. I don't understand. So, Madame Taspels, as you agree to my fee, you shall now have the pleasure of seeing this famously great detective and temporary exhibit at work. Yeah! For a split second, I'm like, is this like a unscrupulous, like, lady of the night type thing? No way, right? What's happening, God? To begin with, we must ask ourselves, what exactly is afoot here in the museum? The answer is revealed by the bundle of banknotes protruding so helpfully from your bag. Where? Oh! Although that's just a wad of paper. I guess that's what banknotes are, though. In my estimation, some £200. That is all my own money. So, what does this large sum of money reveal? Oh, she's looking somewhere. Oh gosh, she's so pretty. When you see her whole face, she's so pretty. Ah, not as much as the involuntary involuntary glance you cast, it would seem, Madame Taspels. Yes, the answer lies where your eyes now fall. The significance of the £200 is revealed by that public notice. Not so much. Waxwork for sale? Your business has hit hard times, it would seem. In short, you sold the infamous killer, the centerpiece of your special exhibit, for a sum of £200. None! Now, let us explore the next curiosity with which we are presented. Who is the portly gentleman stretched out so peacefully on the floor? Is he alive or dead? It would appear the man has suffered a severe shock, the cause of which is clearly known to you. Oh, she hid the money. Ugh. Unfortunately, madame, keeping secrets does not appear to be your forte. What dealt the man such a shocking blow was, of course, the £200. Oh, I guess it wasn't the money. It appears you twisted the gentleman around your little finger most effectively. What are you suggesting? He rashly agreed to purchase the waxwork for the sum of £200. Only when he came to hand the money over did it occur to him what an extortionate amount he was paying. But the money was no longer in his hands. And the result is seen before us. He collapsed in shock. Yes, the killer in this special exhibit fetched a killer price. I can only pray that the gentleman's dreams are not plagued with regret. Sold for cash. Alright. What's your second topic then? Waxwork location? This man's toying with a potential killer. I feel like he just waltzes into situations like that, no problemo, you know? Oh, Sherlock. The question that arises then is what has become of the waxwork that changed hands? Let's consider that problem for a moment. You cannot possibly... That immediately strikes me about this conundrum. Is that young man standing over there? Oh. Is that guy real or fake? Who is this fellow? To find the answer, we only need to observe his neckerchief. Such as worn by policemen as a secret sign to fellow members of the force that a crime is being perpetrated. Eh? Yes, this young man is an undercover policeman, currently investigating the museum. I know him well, in fact. It's Sergeant John Clay. What are you talking about? The man's quite a celebrity. He received triple accolades at last year's policing award.
But
Next, we turn our attention to the old man sat before him, with the particular unsightly visage. It's so mean! Sherlock, why are you so mean? I've been watching closely, and he hasn't moved a muscle. Almost, in fact, as if he were waxwork. Oh, and that got a reaction. Wait, do you think she replaced the security with the waxwork? It's because she couldn't afford to pay for security, and as a result, something got stolen? That would be so funny.
yeah, but you.
Your reaction only confirms my suspicions, madame. I noticed it at once, of course. Observe! Telltale sign that instantly proves whether or not the man is waxwork. It's an obvious price tag. 3 pence. Isn't that the scarf? 3pence? A tragically low price, you might say. Though perhaps the going rate for aging waxworks riddled with cracks. Perhaps the going rate for aging waxworks riddled with cracks.
Blah, my words.
And yet you sold it to the portly gentleman for an exorbitant £200. The sort of plucky behaviour that's sure to attract the attention of Scotland Yard. Isn't that so, madame?
I do not.
Yes, the waxwork you sold has already been seized by the police and remains in their custody as we speak. The old man must be reunited with his grave in the special exhibit, and not a moment too soon.
Discovered already. Huh.
Did Herlock really call the old dude's wrinkles? I think he did! He's just so rude, honestly. Thus concludes Herlock Sholmes' great deduction of this horrifying puzzle. He truly is the type of person who just says it as he sees it. He has zero EQ. All of it went into his IQ. Actually, did it even go into his IQ? I don't know, man. Like, it's a lot. Wait, this is fucking a lot. I need to go. Imagine if he's just hella wrong. I feel like he's hella wrong. Also, I just remembered I had Pocky. Can you hear that?
I had Pocky on my table.
I'm gonna crack it open. I'm gonna treat myself to a snack because every single time I have to listen to Sherlock's deductions, I get so stressed. Oh no, I just dropped the box.
Oh, but okay, got it.
I get so stressed at Sherlock's deductions because he just says the most crazy things. Like, what the fuck are you even going on about, my dude? All right, I'm gonna grab 2 Pocky. I'm gonna take a fucking snack break. I'm gonna screw my head on right and try to figure out what the hell is going on in this like neck of the woods. He just need to replace my blood sugar. Yeah. I need my brain power for this because I have, again, Sherlock. It's so like, how does he get everything so wrong but so right? You know?
ASMR. Yeah, this one is a strawberry Pocky. Yesterday I had a blueberry yogurt Pocky, and it was so sweet. It was like inedible almost with how sweet it was. Like, I got used to it eventually, but yeah, nah. Strawberry Pocky, OG. It's the best one. Okay, I'm ready to face the day. Everyone's just like, what the fuck are you going on about? I see if I stunned you all into silence. You have, Hurley. You have. And you're obviously upset, this young lady, in the process. Her cauldron looks awfully hot. If I could just bring up 1 point, Mr. Holmes. Ah, the notorious Naruhodo, 1 point. I'm all ears, my dude. Oh, sorry, my dear fellow. According to your deduction, then, the special exhibit features this old policeman? So, that would mean he's the particularly ruthless murderer, wouldn't it? The killer policeman, Ottoman Mole. Sorry?
It was a mysterious series of murders that rattled the capital only last year. The police rushed to the scene every time, only to find the culprit had disappeared into the ether.
And it turned out the culprit was the policeman himself, a senior officer by the name of Ottoman.
So you mean that sinister-looking old man there is supposed to be... Indeed. It's a particularly grim face, is it not? Grim face. Unforgettable, in fact. Yes, I remember that odious countenance only too well.
Oh, did you solve it? Bring it back. Yeah, no worries. See you later, Eater.
But this is 200 pounds of... but is 200 pounds a lot of money for a wax model? It would be enough to afford one of the latest steam carriages that puts things into perspective. Oh shit, 200 pounds is more than I thought. So it's quite a lot then.
Is there anything else you wish to add?
Before I melt you down. That bubbling wax is looking more and more ominous.
Ugh, the smell of all that Walton Max is starting to worry me.
Mr. Holmes did more or less accuse her to her face, so...
I think I might have to call on your assistance here, Iris,
if that's alright. To make some minor corrections to the great detective's great deductions.
Of course it's alright. We'll soon set things straight.
Well, let's get started then, shall we? Before Madame Dispels vents her anger. Just what I was wanting to hear, my dear fellow. You could just ask me to help you. So, Madame Dispels, in accordance with our agreement, you shall now have the pleasure of... Oh.
Bucky time.
Pleasure of seeing this famously great detective and temperament exhibit at work.
Okay, course correction. I can do it.
Okay. So what exactly is here in the museum? The answer is revealed by the bundle of banknotes. Okay, so why can't I skip this? It's my own money. Want some money reveal? Okay, she looks over there. Ah, not so much as an involuntary glance you cast, it would seem. Answer lies where your eyes now fall. I think it's higher up. Let's see what's higher up. It's another public notice. She definitely looked in the direction. It's true.
But I'm not sure she said any for wax, even for 200 pounds.
Oh?
She must pour her heart and soul into making them, don't you think? Over and above the wax. If it were me, I wouldn't sell them for anything.
For that much money, I would. For that much money, I would. But that sounds like it makes me a bad person. I'm just not an artist, I guess. Well, anyway. I wonder if 200 pounds could have some other significance. Let's follow that furtive glance again. See if there's anything else that could explain it.
So I realize I'm blocking Iris's cute face.
Let me move myself over a little bit. Can I move it?
I want Iris to be seen. Yeah.
Okay. There's another public notice. Can we read the public notice though? Waxwork for sale? Would anyone really buy models of mass murderers?
I think I'd rather have 200 pounds in my pocket.
Exactly. You could buy one of those brand new types of steam carriage. That's what I spend it on, no question.
Ooh, I buy all the herbs in the world.
There must be another explanation for the money. Keep looking. Oh, what's this? 200 pounds?
What's this note doing pinned on the wall there?
Oh, yes, let's see. Dear Madame Dispels, we've taken the prisoner from this room. The price for his safe return is 200 pounds. Oh my gosh, someone stole something from her. So that really is her own money. Have the money ready by noon on 23rd of October. Oh, tomorrow. What? This is a ransom note. This is the sort of thing that's left behind when someone is kidnapped.
Yes, it's a ransom note.
Exactly. Okay, so there's this one. This has to be it. So it really was her own money. Oh, let me move this still out of the way again. The significance of the £200 is revealed by that ransom note. Quite so. I love how Sherlock literally just always picks up as if nothing was wrong. Quite so, he says. And we must congratulate these criminals on their inventiveness, abducting a waxwork. Yeah. £200 is no small ransom fee, yet you clearly intend to pay it. The model in question has special importance, so I put together all the money I have. In summary then, £200 you have in your handbag is ransom money. Now, let us explore the next curiosity with which we are presented. Who is that portly gentleman stretched out so peacefully on the floor? Surely he's not one of the ransomers? It would appear the man has suffered a severe shock, cause of which is clearly known to you. So she does know though. Unfortunately, madame, keeping secrets does not appear to be your forte. But it's not the money, because that is her money. Okay, we'll rotate her like a rotisserie chicken. So, if the waxwork was kidnapped, what does that leave us in terms of who the man is?
I could just ask him when he comes round.
I think the point of this exercise is to understand the beauty of the deduction process, Iris.
Yes, you're right. Harley's trying so hard, we mustn't let him down.
Well, there's no doubt they suffered a shock. That much seems clear. But in that case, what's Madame Tussauds trying to hide? Oh, let's have a closer look around. Okay, rotate like a chicken. Oh, she has something underneath? Oh god. Wait. What the fuck is that?
This is just Madame Tussauds' right hand, isn't it?
Yeah, it must be. I can clearly see her left hand after all. Oh, but wait a minute. This is a left hand as well, look! Yeah, she's clearly holding it. Don't... Oh, what would she say? Oh. Oh, yeah, she just said left hand. Don't say just creeping things, Iris, please.
And it seems very stiff too. In fact, it's really hard.
She's touching it? You mean... it's made of wax? I guess it must be this, right?
Take that!
Ah, yeah.
What dealt the man such a shocking blow was, of course, the waxwork hand. Indeed, the solid waxwork limb, one could deliver a very substantial blow.
How could you...
The hand protruding from the bottom of your cape. It ought to be a right hand, but close expression reveals that in fact it's a left hand.
Ah!
And somewhat masculine as well. In other words, it does not belong to you, madame. It is the hand of a waxwork model.
Phew! Oh, she has such pretty eyes.
It's like Sharingan. What the hell?
Some of the visitors to my museum can be troublesome. They meddle with exhibits and cause damage.
So you mean the arm?
Yes, this gentleman saw fit to try to remove it as a souvenir.
So you whacked him over the head? No small keepsake. Like taking a whole branch of a cherry tree when you go to view the blossoms.
I'm afraid I had to teach the man a lesson.
That's valid. You confront the man and try to take the arm back. And the result? Scene we saw before us. He was knocked unconscious. A point we may need to revisit later. For the time being, we have our conclusion.
How did she casually hide such a large limb under...
Right? It's so big! I thought it was just a hand, but when she pulled it out, it was an entire arm! I guess that's why she wears a cape, so she can hide things underneath it. Yes, the killer in this special exhibit has been kidnapped. Sold for cash, kidnapped. Also, how big is a dude to have such a large arm? That's true. How big was the waxwork, I wonder? Like, I don't see anyone missing an arm, so like, where did it come from? The question arises then, so what became of the waxwork that changed hands? Let's consider that problem for a moment. You cannot possibly. What immediately strikes me as a conundrum is the young man standing over there. Who is this fellow? Observe the neckerchief, not the neckerchief. Does he have a price tag as well? According to Mr. Sholmes, the yellow neckerchief is a sign to other policemen that some crime is underway.
A way of communicating with his colleagues about without revealing his identity. Yes. It's a secret that's closely guarded by the Scotland Yard.
That Mr. Holmes didn't hesitate to give away. I love how Holmes literally is like, oh, state secrets? Don't mind if I do.
Well, uncovering secrets is in any true detective's nature, of course.
Right. Anyway, judging from Madame Tispel's reaction to Mr. Holmes' deduction, I think perhaps we may not have identified the man quite correctly. Oh wait, is he the one? Oh, he is the one missing the arm. What the? The man has a stub sticking out of his shoulder where his arm should be.
Ah, well that settles it then.
Right, this isn't a real person at all. His entire arm's been ripped off from the shoulder down. His arm's been... Oh, of course, that ties in with what we just found out.
Yeah. The big guy.
Take that!
Who is this fellow? Find the answer? Only observe his shoulder stub. No such boneless human walks the earth. Of that I can assure you. In other words, the man standing here, young Sergeant John Clay, is in fact defying all odds, a waxwork model.
I seem to remember it was you who concluded he was a real person in the first place, Mr. Holmes. He has become quite a celebrity in London, being the winner of no less than 3 policing awards last year. I simply had to make a model of the man.
Naturally! What other explanation could there be? And it was this detective's arm that was pulled off by the man on the floor of in this special exhibit, wasn't it? Next, we turn our attention to the old man sat before him, the particularly unsightly visage. Been watching closely and he hasn't moved a muscle. Almost, in fact, as if he were made of wax.
But you...
Your action only confirms our suspicions, madame. Notice it at once, of course. Observe! Hotel sign is his price tag? Nope, not price tag. A killer policeman called Automole, was it? Was he well known?
It was all over the papers last year. But I can't say I know what he looks like. Oh, it's a very low price though. Threepence isn't much money.
Only enough for a few measly hours of gas in Mr. Garadeb's wonderful lodgings, in fact. So, this is the special killer taken from the special exhibit, is it? The waxwork that someone stole from the museum and tried to ransom for £200? Is it crusty old killer policeman Automole? Really?
Perhaps we should have a good look around again and see if we can find another. And see if another idea crops up.
Oh.
What's this? What's this?
I don't believe it. The secret sign that lets other detectives know some criminal activity is underway. Yes, it's a slightly strange choice of outfit if he was trying to go unnoticed.
He must be wearing a detective disguise as a policeman.
Or a detective disguise as a waxwork model of a policeman.
He doesn't look like he's clever enough to think of something like that, though.
Perhaps you should try being a little more polite about him, Iris. Oh, he's still alive. Yeah. This is an actual person! Look at this! Almost tapping his foot like crazy! Seems to be fast asleep though. He's not tapping his foot consciously then? So you mean...
It must be a twitch!
Never mind that! The point is the The point is, waxworks don't tap their feet.
Or Twitch!
Look at his arm too. We've seen a scarf like that somewhere else around here, haven't we? Yeah, so
Take that!
I guess he actually is a security guy. A telltale sign that instantly proves whether or not this man is waxwork is the obvious twitch. Even the most realistic waxworks do not exhibit a twitch. In other words, the splendid old man is in fact a genuine member of Scotland Yard.
Sherlock,
I thought you said you've been watching this guy for hours. How'd you miss that entire leg movement? Slight shift in your choice of adjectives then. And there you have it. Well, Madame Dispels.
well, what? It was me who contacted the police and demanded that someone come in the first place.
He's clearly fatigued. He's sound asleep. But then, what's his tag showing the price of 3p? The scarf? No doubt the price tag of the muffler, which the old body recently purchased at a local market. And I presume you observed the scarf tied around his arm? Does it not strike you, Miss Naruhodo? Yes! The secret sign used by detectives to show something criminal activity is currently underway.
Of course, because, as you know, there has been just such criminal activity happening here. As you deduced from the very beginning, Detective.
So, it would seem that we finally arrived at the truth. The waxwork of the especially ruthless killer from the special exhibit has been kidnapped. And Scotland Yard are already investigating. But the model's whereabouts remain a mystery. Thus concludes Sherlock Sholmes' great deduction of this horrifying puzzle. Still a mystery. Wait, when was the thing kidnapped? Because if it was kidnapped like today, could the whole teleportation thing have been a waxwork model versus a real human?
All sorts of people visit my museum here. Men and women, young and old. Sometimes they drop in just for a short time on their way back from the pub. I welcome them all.
But if anyone tries to damage my exhibits, I do not take it lightly. Anyway. Oh, she's so cute.
Your great deduction was even more enchanting than I was led to believe.
It was a pleasure, my dear madame. I'm gratified that you enjoyed the spectacle. As for your rough customer, I have no doubt he's regained consciousness shortly and return home with a traumatic brain injury. What concerns me more is the waxwork from the special display. If it was indeed genuinely abducted?
Yes, tragically, it was.
Then I would ask you to recount to us the events surrounding the stolen waxwork. In as much detail as possible, if you please.
Very well.
But after I have told you about what I know, I must insist that you return to your work. There he goes! The talents of the great detective could be put to better use, I feel. But, as you wish.
Gotta talk to her. Tell me about the stolen waxwork.
Tell us more about the stolen waxwork, please.
It was some days ago now, when I came in here one morning. I immediately noticed that our waxwork was missing from the special exhibit here. It is your most prominent display, so that's why the curtains were closed. And I found
the ransom note in its place. The culprit must have broken in during the night and taken it then.
So this waxwork that was stolen, is it a model of some horrible criminal, I suppose?
Is it Aspen? Of a particularly horrible criminal, in fact. The killer who left a more profound scar on society than any other, I would say. The professor. Professor? Not a name I've heard of. So, Miss Naruhodo, it seems the circle is complete. Sorry?
The professor case happened around the time I was born, didn't it?
Indeed it did, Iris. 10 years ago, a series of murders that rocked the capital. 10 years ago? Yes, exactly the time that Brock Van Zykes graduated from university, in fact. What? Surely he's not saying.
So, the big event that changed Mr. Reeves' life?
Was the death of a family member? Oh my gosh, was I mean to him? I'm sorry, dude. As you surmised, it was the professor's case. Oh, it was the professor case. Who was this professor then?
What the hell? What the hell? It was a series of gruesome murders. Had all the blah 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 blah. It was a series of gruesome murders that had all of London gripped in terror a decade ago.
After 5 victims were killed, the man was arrested and put to death. And now he's immortalized here in wax for all Londoners to admire and enjoy. Though, of course, he happens to be absent at present on account of the abduction.
Wait, what does he look like?
Is there a picture? But I don't understand. How is this related to Lord Van Zykes? You must first understand, my dear fellow, why it is the professor earned such infamy.
I mean, he killed 5 people!
It was due to the victims he chose, some of Whitehall's finest.
What do you mean, Hurley?
Oh god. Those murdered by the professor were some of the highest members of the British aristocracy. Members of the nobility, even royalty, that sent shockwaves to the country's administration. Members of the... Ah, wait, of course! What Professor Harebrine said. Lord Van Zykes is from a family with noble blood.
Oh gosh!
It was a fifth victim that led to the professor's arrest. The last of the killer's prey was a young noble by the name of Clint Van Zykes. No! I don't believe it! Van Zykes? I'm sure you can piece together the rest for yourself. A family member? Oh, older brother. In the wake of his older brother's murder, the young Baroque pursued a career as a prosecutor, and eventually became the Reaper we know today. Now I feel kind of really bad for suggesting that his brother is more handsome than he is. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Man, Iris and I committed a faux pas. That's that's on us. We're gonna have to go out and buy a bottle of wine as an apology. Holy shit. Can you imagine having a dead brother on a wall and then some assholes come in like, wow, yeah, that must be this guy. That must be Lord Van Zykes. That must be Baroque. But the painter made him look more handsome. The real Baroque doesn't look that handsome. That's like 2 cuts in one. Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm so sorry. I had no idea Lord Van Zykes had such a tragic past. Well, I'm afraid that's all I can say on the matter. For the time being, at least. After all, I have work to do. As a waxwork exhibit. I am afraid I shall have to excuse myself as well. Oh, yes, of course. It's been a pleasure. Thank you. Baroque must be preparing his insults for the next trial. Yeah. I can imagine him just at his desk, like, fist clenched, being like, that Nipponese. Just writing down like writing down like his like one-liners, like brainstorming like how to best get me back. God, I feel really bad. I am sorry. Well, none of the predicted scenarios I've been analyzing involve you coming to visit me here.
Hey? What's this? Ah! They're meeting again. It's been too long. It really has. I'm delighted to see you, Barack.
It's been 10 years, and here we are, meeting in prison of all places.
I can't forgive myself for what happened to Mr. Asman. I just can't.
I still can't believe it could happen. Tomorrow, the court will decide.
Yes. I have a young Eastern man acting as my defense. He seems reliable enough, though. It was an accident, a terrible accident. He assures me he can prove it.
I must warn you.
Oh, I know. I heard already. You're going to be prosecuting, aren't you?
Yes.
Since I returned to England, I've heard lots of stories. Barack, are you really?
What?
Never mind. I know you have my best interests at heart.
My friend is on trial. I wouldn't entrust it to anyone else.
Of course, I fully understand. Thank you, Barack.
Until tomorrow then, I'll see you in court.
It's so weird seeing him from like the front on.
So used to seeing him from like the side.
Wait, no! I wanted to go back and apologize. Oh, they're cutting me off.
Okay. I guess I'll just apologize to him tomorrow in court. Sorry, my dude. No, I wanted to go back into his...
Man. And we still didn't get to fully find out who his friend is.
His apprentice that was given to him by Strongheart, whom I still do not trust.
Man. What the hell is going on?
I guess... Do we just start trial tomorrow? What time is it right now?
It's getting late.
I don't think I can make it through an entire trial. I guess we'll have to save it for tomorrow. Well, that's it for today, I guess. We're ending things here. Tomorrow, I guess we'll be in court. We'll be in court. We will be facing down Barack again. Now with the new knowledge that he, I guess, is a nice guy. I don't know. I feel like we've just learned so much stuff that's not related to the actual case. But there's nothing much we can do. We'll just go into the case not knowing shit. It's fine. It's worked out for us before. It's fine. I guess we'll be fine. Don't worry about it, right? Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you all for coming. Let's see. Wait, let me see if I can do the ready. Is there any one that I...
Stream manager.
My computer is muck dying. Can we do the ready? Is anyone I know up right now? I don't think, In that case, you have a good rest. Oh my gosh. Yes, thank you for staying. Thank you for also coming in. It's been amazing to see you again. I will see you next stream as well. You take a good rest as well. Surely it can't be like early. Surely it has to be late for you, right? I don't remember your exact time, but yeah, if it's late, take a good rest. God, I don't know who the hell is up and about right now. I feel bad. I feel like I have to pass this on though.
5 a.m. Sweetheart, go to bed.
Please go to bed. Please take a rest. Go to bed. Take a good rest, honey. Please enjoy your sleep. Take a rest. Oh my gosh. I will maybe see you tomorrow then. Just please rest. Okay, wait, let me. God, I'm so bad at internet. I feel like I'm true bloomer. Yeah, exactly. It's time to sleepsies. Yeah, unfortunately, no one I know is online right now. Should I just end this here then? End it here? End the line of wonderful gifts I've been given. I feel kind of bad, but let's see. Oh. I mean, if it's you telling me, it's time to sleepsies.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I guess it's just all just time for sleepsies. It's time to end. Just time for sleepsies. I'm trying to find something that people will like. I don't know. Who's this person? Is this person speed running something? This looks like a fun channel. Raft? Yeah, my computer isn't giving me a preview. It's just not the. Let's go straight in.
Got $6?
A what?
I think the Korean. Oh, yeah, the straight up Korean. It's fine. It's fine. It's for fun. You know, sometimes this is fine. Yeah, this is. Speed running. That's literally it for me. Well, that's my first attempt at rating. Hope it worked out. I don't even know what's going on, but that's it. I guess I'll see everyone next time. Bye bye.